Cats fans can remember the last 4 games of the 2025 regular season where a playoff berth came down to the last matchup. That final game of the season ended in madness right here at Guv Fuller Field in a tense 6-5 extra innings victory for Cotuit. That and a shoe-in thanks to Hyannis gave the Cats the 3rd overall slot, but it hasn't always been a guarantee. Welcome to game 37 and 38 for their respective teams. Brooke Killgore soon to be joined by alongside Liam Ervin and Carson Mercier. Almost a year later, Cotuit finds itself back at Falmouth with its future uncertain. After dropping a 7-1 loss to Wareham in 7 innings just hours before, the Cats continue to fight for the last unclaimed slot in the entire league. It's mostly clear sky day as the sun starts to set, and it's crunch time for this lineup. Falmouth with the 3rd place seeding chases on the heels of Hyannis. Cotuit, on the other hand, with the losses fighting against a Wareham team that just won't stay down. So it's a tight matchup once again between the Cats and the Commodores. Who will stay afloat? Coach Cooper makes a handful of changes to this lineup and a new name with the nod on the mound. When we come back, we'll have more post-game analysis in your playoff primer right here on the Cats Digital Network. Aubin Equipment has been providing service to commercial landscapers in the Cape Cod area for more than a decade. They're staffed with experts and professionals who will provide you with personal service for all your equipment needs. Aubin Equipment is the exclusive sales and service dealer for Walker mowers on Cape Cod, and we're named the top dealer in Walker equipment 3 years in a row. Find Aubin Equipment online at aubinequipment.com or stop by Monday through Friday at their location in South Dennis.
Beacon Gardens is Osterville's premier garden center. Located on Osterville and West Barnstable Road, Beacon Gardens prides itself on quality products and excellent customer service. Check out their wide assortment of garden products and find everything you need to beautify your home. Beacon Gardens, Osterville's premier garden center.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Hey Cats fans, this is Noah Coy, shortstop from Notre Dame. You're listening to Kettleers Baseball on Cape League TV.
Getting things started here at Guv Fuller Field. We're going to toss things over to the national anthem here really quick. Beautiful national anthem rendition with the trumpet getting us going. And here in set for game 38 for the Kettleers, game 37 for the Falmouth Commodores. It's coming down to the wire. Brooke Killgore alongside Carson Mercier, Liam Ervin getting you all set before first pitch at a projected 7 p.m. here in Falmouth. Guys, First of all, it was a 7-1 loss against Wareham today, something that the Cats aren't used to seeing out of starting arm Tyler Mercier. It was definitely a change of pace for him on the mound.
It certainly was, and it started from the jump, right? The hit by pitch on the first pitch of the inning. It didn't get much better. A walk followed, another hit by pitch, and an 0-2 count. Another walk with the bases loaded, bringing home the game's first run. Then Cohen Nikolai capped off the first inning with a bases clearing double. That would be all that the Gatemen would need, but they added on in the second. They added on in the third. How about Luke Rejo, though? 3 perfect innings, 4 punch-outs. Offense only had 2 hits. Not a great offensive day for the Kettleers as they'll look to bounce back here tonight.
Bounce back is definitely needed. The Gatemen are nipping at the heels of the Kettleers. Liam, walk us through what the playoff situation looks like now.
Yeah, it's a little more than nipping at the heels, actually. The Gatemen are currently a half game behind the Kettleers, both with 24 points apiece. Right now, the only thing holding on for the Cats are the 2 ties in their record right now, the 11-23-2. The other one is having the season series win. They won 3 of the 5 over the Gatemen this season. So for right now, that basically means tonight with a win, you keep the 4th spot in the playoffs. With a loss and a Wareham win, all of a sudden the Cats are bounced out of the playoffs.
It's coming down to the wire, as it seems to be with the Kettleers team last season, coming down to a game on August 3rd against the Falmouth Commodores, but we still have a couple games to spare here as the defensive end for the Falmouth Commodores take to the field. Liam, why don't you walk us through our starting lineup for the Cotuit Kettleers?
It's very similar to what you saw just at 1 p.m. Aiden Aguayo leads things off at the top of the lineup. He was one of the 2 guys with hits in that game. A double that scored the sole run. Landon Beaver will be behind him. He had the other hit, a triple that was to no runs produced, but a great season for him. He's on an 8-game hitting streak heading into tonight. Sam Christensen had the first game of the doubleheader off. He'll be in the lineup in the cleanup spot, playing left field. Jesse DiMaggio back in the lineup at DH. Isaac Sturgis to follow, 6 for 8 on stolen bases. Nipping at Aiden Aguayo for the team lead. He'll be in center field. J.J. Moran back in the lineup at third base. He was banged up this morning, had a little bit of a vision issue, but he's back today. And Dawson Santana will be at second base in the 8-hole. Tyler Bellin does the catching duties with the arm on the mound. Ryan Buckler, but it's the Falmouth turn first in the field.
And they've got a trusted southpaw on the hill. Christian Aiello, remember that name? Yeah, last time the Cats saw him, he did his thing. That was back on the 17th of July. Went 5 1/3, struck out 7, walked 1, gave up just 4 hits. That was his first appearance on the Cape. A couple years at Ryder, transferring to Jacksonville State, making his 3rd start of the summer. He hasn't given up a run in 10 1/3, guys. 13 strikeouts to just 2 walks. Hey, I don't know much, but I do know that that's a pretty dang good ratio from the left-hander. 5'11", 190 pounder, and out of Hewitt, New Jersey. He's going to look to keep the Cats at bay as Falmouth and Cotuit for the final time in 2026. Here comes Aiden Aguayo, the shortstop to lead it off. Brooke Killgore, take us away.
Aiden Aguayo dances into the box for his 2nd lead-off spot in back-to-back games. The doubleheader against Wareham saw number 10 in the box to kick things off. We'll do it again here at Guv Fuller Field. The lights are on. First pitch is away directly at 7 p.m. Aguayo watches the first toss come down the way. It's strike 1. It's here Kettleers with game 38. The Falmouth Commodores with game 37. Doubleheaders across the way. Everyone getting caught up. It's an 0-1 count. Aguayo goes swinging, a little bit of tipping action directly into the glove. Aiden Aguayo will start with an 0-2 count. The lights are on in Falmouth. Osprey Nest line the top upper part of all the light structures here. Aguayo with the 0-2. Hammers this one out, pop up over the top of left center field. Calling it off is the new addition in center field, Gavin Gregor. He was just announced to the lineup earlier today, or in terms of the batting order, today, replacing Fabio Peralta, and he will have the first out of this game.
Yeah, so Christian Aiello, the last time against the Cats on July 17th, 5 1/3, 4 hits, No runs, 1 walk, and 7 strikeouts. I think the Cats got a ride the first game of the doubleheader. They've got the energy, the looseness, scored a run at the end of that game. Transition that to Guv Fuller Field and get on the board early.
A little bit of energy kickoff, and Wareham Gatemen game ended with this guy in the box right here. Landon Beaver with 1 out on the board. The lefty steps in for a lefty-lefty matchup. First toss. Breaking ball action loops in for strike 1 against Beaver. Is on a nice on-base streak. 9 games as of Wareham earlier today. Could make it 10. Aiello tosses. Downstairs off the end. It's the first ball of the day for the Kettleers. It over to Landon Beaver, today's right fielder. The 1-1. Downstairs again, hitting a similar spot. Beaver advances to 2 balls and 1 strike.
And a big reason that Aiello was so effective is he faced 21 batters. He had 3 3-ball counts. He was getting ahead, staying ahead.
2-1 breaking ball upstairs, and there's a 3-ball count that you mentioned just there, Carson. It's 3-1 for Landon Beaver here in the top of the first inning. Christian Aiello dancing around with a big power hitter in Beaver. Beaver dishes this one over into the glove of the first baseman, A.J. Putty. It'll be 2 up, 2 down. First bit of contact down the line for Landon Beaver.
So Beaver missed that pitch. That was a fastball along the inner half at 85 miles per hour. But that's usually not the case for Aiello. He likes to go to a breaking ball in a 3-1 count. When he's behind, actually his off-speed plays as a fastball, and sometimes he can loop it in for a strike. He can throw it in the dirt. Very versatile with his off-speed.
Hogan Denny watches the first pitch come down Broadway. It's 0-1.
I mean, that's at 87 miles an hour, and it looks firm because of how often he throws breaking balls.
Knee up in delivery. Denny slashes this one high in the air. Running for it is right fielder Tommy Harrison. Will he be under it? He will. It's 1-2-3 start for Kettleers. Christian Aiello puts away 3, and we'll head to the Cats pitching staff when we come back on the Cats Digital Network.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group, protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
If you're a Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Bottom of the first inning, coming to you live from Guv Fuller Field. The Kettleers and the Commodores duke it out for another bout this season, and it's a new arm on the mound in terms of starting for the Kettleers. His first start since August 3rd in the regular season. It's fan favorite, big game Buckler. Ryan Buckler steps up to the mound, and we'll have to see if he can hold off against these Falmouth Commodores.
Yeah, guy's well deserving for a start. Ryan Buckler has worked his way through a lot of very difficult relief appearances, one right here at Guv Fuller Field. Already 10 games this summer, pitched to a 5.82 ERA, but has been really gritty. Not a guy who's going to walk a lot of hitters. He's only walked 7 in 21 2/3. And Brooke, you mentioned it, he's got the starter experience. 5 of them last year and 1 in 2024. This will be his 7th as a Kettleer, first this summer.
The hometown hero steps on the mound to face off the leadoff batter, Gavin Gregor. Running through the first pitch, it'll be ball 1 to today's new center fielder. Gregor will take upstairs. Ryan Buckler agrees with the pitch called by catcher Tyler Bellin. Here it comes. Hammered out towards the left side, running in for it, Sam Christensen, and it'll drop in foul territory. Looks like a little bit of miscommunication between the left fielder Christensen and the third baseman J.J. Moran. Be a 1-1 count for Ryan Buckler.
It might have been nursing the leg there. Christensen's coming back from a broken leg. He definitely wasn't going full sprint down the line in foul territory.
So Buckler will get reset. While that drifts into foul, puts strike one on the board. We're even 1-1 here in the bottom of the first. Back towards us, the mesh netting protects. It'll be a 1-2 count for Gavin Greger. Continues to face off against the right-hander, Ryan Buckler. The rising senior out of Rutgers, just transferred from Bryant University. Continues with Falmouth. He watches this one go by and tries to wrap around. Ryan Buckler has his first strikeout of the day, his first as a starter since 2025.
Yeah, very nice, breaking out the breaking ball. And only had one strikeout in 4 innings last time here at Guv Fuller. Only takes one batter for him to match that total here. Very nice. Big game Buck.
And Buckler will face off against a bigger threat, the third baseman out of Michigan, Braden Jeffries. One out on the board. Strike one called in the upper half of the zone. Braden Jeffries in his 23rd game, his 92nd at-bat of the season. Buckler gets set. It's an 0-1 count. Stares by the elbow in the upper half of the zone. Make it 0-2 for Ryan Buckler. Caught Braden Jeffries on a bit of a half turn, shaking his head in disagreement. Home plate umpire Robert Melms has the call. Buckler up 0-2 in the count, one on the board here in the bottom of the first inning. Kick and delivery. Backed out towards the first base dugout, housing the Falmouth Commodores. Cotuit Kettleers in the third base. Remains an 0-2 count. Braden Jeffries still fighting. It's the first time starter on the season. Ryan Buckler 18 pitches away from hitting his 2025 high. Popped out towards left center, drifting over the head. Sam Christensen will come in to put that ball away. I'll run you through really quickly the defensive alignments that you can expect out of your Kettleers for today's game. Sam Christensen with the fly-out catch in left field, Isaac Sturgis in center, and Landon Beaver in right. Your infield, J.J. Moran at third base, Aiden Aguayo stopping balls at shortstop, Dawson Santana remains at second, Hogan Denny at first, and your battery, Ryan Buckler and Tyler Bellin behind the dish. Buckler looks to continue what could be a nice 1-2-3 to kickstart things here. Looping, breaking ball over the top, does not connect though. Carter White will receive ball one.
Trying to match a 10-pitch first inning by Christian Aiello. This is number 10 right here.
Keep things tit for tat with these Commodores today. Foul swing over the top and into the trees down left field, where, believe it or not, the Cotuit bullpen is housed. Up on top of the hill to keep their head on a swivel here at Guv Fuller. It's a 1-1 count, 2 outs on the board. No score between the Commodores and the Kettleers. Pitch from Buckler, just above the left knee of Tyler Bellin. It's a 2-1 count. Conditions are still pretty nice. Had a little bit of sunshine and rain effect at Spillane Field. This one, an attempt to pop it up again. It'll drift foul. So a 2-2 count. Ryan Buckler continues to fight through it.
This is why I say I think he was deserving of the start. He's not a guy who's going to walk a lot of hitters. He's very efficient, and having the starter mindset today for the righty. He pitches really well in these bigger games, and this is about as big as it gets for the Kets.
Breaking ball popped right into the glove of J.J. Moran. Have yourself a 1-2-3 inning. Ryan Buckler making his first start since August 3rd of 2025. He's back on the mound at Guv Fuller. We'll head to the top of the second here on the Kets Digital Network.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
If you're a Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Scoreless first inning of work for both sides of the mound. Take a quick second to run through the defensive alignment you should expect out of the Falmouth Commodores today. To start things off in left field, Carter White headed over to Gavin Gregor in center. Toby Harrison takes the right field slot, and then we'll go from right to left. AJ Putty at first base, Drew Turpin's at second. Nick Crouchy in his first game as a Falmouth Commodore at shortstop. Braden Jeffries is in third, and the battery on the mound, we already mentioned Aiello. Mark Giolucci takes the stops behind home plate. Flip things over to the scorebook for the Kettleers batting order. Sam Christensen swings at the first pitch he sees. That'll go over the top of the mesh. Gavin Gregor, a last-minute defensive replacement for Fabio Peralta in the leadoff spot. 0-1 count. Sam Christensen knocks this one out towards left field, but trotting underneath it needs no time to think. It's Carter White, the left fielder, and it's the first out on the board. That's 4 Kettleers retired on balls hit so far. No strikeouts on the day for Christian Aiello.
Yeah, that's what you can expect for the most part. I mean, this summer he does have more strikeouts than innings pitched, but with the fastball, it's going to top at about 87 miles an hour. You can expect a lot of weak contact. And last time he retired the first 8 batters he faced through the Kets lineup.
First pitch to Jesse DiMaggio, swung on in DiMaggio fashion. He had a ball that almost went yard at Wareham earlier today. Danced around the deepest part of Spillane Field. It's an 0-1 count. Downstairs by the knees, bounces just in front of home plate. It's 1-1 for DiMaggio. Designated hitter in back-to-back games out of Dallas Baptist University. His 21st game wearing a Kettleers jersey. 1-1 count, 1 out on the board. Called ball by home blue Robert Melms. Will be a 2-1 count for DiMaggio. Jesse in today's earlier game had a full count, a 2-2 count, swung on the first pitch he saw in the third. This one grounded over the top of the mound. It takes a couple of hops, but it's the shortstop turning the play. Crouchy to first baseman A.J. Putty puts away the second out of the inning.
Yeah, so the key for today for the Kets, QABs, quality at bats, meaning you gotta see a good amount of pitches. That can mean a multitude of things. That means a hard hit ball right at a fielder. That means obviously a hit, but more importantly, a full count automatically qualifies for a QAB. Need more of those, especially against Christian Aiello. Too many first pitch swinging, second pitch swinging. Aiello is forcing you to ground the ball on the infield, and that's what the Kets have done through 5 hitters.
Bing ball to Isaac Sturgis. The patience pays off. It's ball 1 with 2 outs on the board. Sturgis, center fielder out of Wake Forest, looking for a couple more quality hits. He had a walk earlier in today's game. 1-0 downstairs, make that 2-0. Sturgis with a productive count, kick things off. Was one of 3 free passes in the first to load the bases for the Cats against Wareham today. Second delivery. Strike 1 called against the center fielder.
That is 84. 84 miles an hour, but it's so effective. Got a lot of run, a lot of movement. And he mixes his pitches very effectively. Look at him shake. He knows what he wants.
One Sturgis grounds this right into the glove of Buddy, stepping on the bag. No assistance needed from his pitcher on the mound. Well, 6 Kettleers have been retired across 2 innings of work, and Ryan Buckler go out and paint a similar story. We'll come right back to you here in a minute on Cape League TV.
Generac generator from Mercier delivers more than reliable backup power. It delivers peace of mind. Peace of mind that comes from knowing our expert technicians, knowledgeable staff, and emergency service team are here when you need us most. As one of New England's leading Generac generator dealers, RCA provides a 10-year warranty and regular maintenance services to ensure your home stays protected. RCA, powering your peace of mind.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you're a Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
It only takes Christian Aiello back-to-back 10-pitch innings of work to retire 6 Kettleers batters Ryan Buckler on a similar stretch entering his 2nd inning of work. He's already faced off against Gavin Greger, Braden Jeffries, Carter White. The rest of the batting order you can expect out of today's game: Tommy Harrison, Matthew Farner, Nick Crouchy, AJ Putty, Mark Gialusi, and Drew Turpins to round things off. Ryan Buckler back up on the mound, faces off against the right fielder out of Miami, Tommy Harrison, in his 9th game in a Commodores jersey. First pitch. I'll tip off the chest plate of Tyler Bell, and it'll be an 0-1 count. So Ryan Buckler's got a bit of a story to him when it comes to starting on the mound. Take a look back to August 3rd, of the last day of the Kettleers' regular season. Ryan Buckler got the start in that game. He was one of 7 arms to toss. The 0-1 count. Hammered out into the glove of second baseman Dawson Santana. Looks to turn the play, and it'll be a quick 4-3 for Tommy Harrison. And Buckler did a lot of just that. Started that game, went across 3 innings of work, gave up 1 hit, 3 walks, finished the day with a 2.63 ERA. That game would go all the way to the 10th inning, a 6-5 win for the Kettleers to shoe themselves into the 3rd place spot in the West Division. Stepping up to bat, Matthew Farner, designated hitter out of Georgia. The first pitch. Wraps around on the ball on the outside corner. Ryan Buckler up 1-0. Ryan Buckler also started in the postseason for the Kettleers against the Bourne Braves. That would be Game 2 of the West Division semifinals. It's on August 9th, so 6 days later. The 0-1. Chopped out towards left field. That'll go down for a base knock. First Commodore on the board of the day. Matthew Farner gets himself a nice spot over to left field and a hitter aboard.
Yeah, so single, so what? To Buckler, again, Brooke, to your point, the reason why it's so special what he's doing is because, quite honestly, and he'll tell you this, his college stats weren't up to par with what he wanted. But after his summer last year on the Cape, it's kind of magical what happens when he comes up here.
First pitch slashed and through the glove of J.J. Moran. Nick Crouchy will round first, advance his runner to second, and there are 2 runners aboard for Ryan Buckler on the mound.
Yeah, Nick Crouchy not wasting any time. His Cape League debut and rips it through the left side. Base hit. Nothing that J.J. could do.
His first at-bat. So have to recognize that out of Chippewa College. Getting some quality swings just a day into his Commodores career. A.J. Putty, the first baseman out of Illinois, will also dance with Buckler. First pitch. Big ball in for strike 1. Ryan Buckler would finish the 2025 season co-pitcher of the year alongside starting ace Peyton Menka. Buckler would finish with 5 games started over across 10 games, 2.63 ERA, 353 pitches tossed. This one a big wraparound by number 28 out of the box. It's 0-2. Ryan Buckler coming into today's game only needed to toss 18 more pitches. he's well gone beyond that. He has crossed his season high from 2025. Kick up and delivery. Downstairs, good take out of the bat of A.J. Putty. Make that a 1-2 count. Still scoreless here in the bottom of the second inning. 1 out on the board for Ryan Buckler to work with. High pop up over the top of the first base dugout. Moving towards it will be Hogan Denny. He practically almost runs over the top of the fence to make that play. Drops into the dugout, and it will remain 1-2.
Gotta have Tyler Bellin there in his ear, right? Letting him know. Maybe he was. I think he might have been, but Hogan Denny going sicko trying to make that play.
Hogan Denny about 10 feet to the left of first base, so big jump for him. 1-2 count, grilled into the glove of Denny, looking to try and turn the double play. Can they do it? Buckler on the mound, not in time. Buckler's foot coming a little high off to try and receive the catch from Aiden Aguayo, today's shortstop, but 1 out aboard, so 2 outs.
Yeah, that's why his position right there. Righty at the plate, he kind of slices the ball exactly where Denny was positioned, about 10 feet off the first base bag. Almost had 2. Buckler's an athlete on the mound, covered the bag well. His foot just slipped off the first base bag. Now they're cornered with 1 out for Mark Gialusi.
Tight bit of force out play. Puts A.J. Putty at first, Matthew Farner at third. 2 outs on the board for Mark Gialusi. Watch the first pitch go by, bend the bat, but not around enough for a strike. The 1-0 count here in the bottom of the second inning, still scoreless between the Commodores and the Kettleers. Buckler working on his 24th pitch. Kick up and delivery. This one hammered almost right back into the glove. Ryan Buckler has to barehand the underhand toss. Wow, what a tight play. The glove comes flying off the receiving end of Ryan Buckler, is able to step on and make a nice 1-3 play to conclude the second inning. We're headed to the third when we come back on Cape League TV.
Proudly serving Cape Cod, Plymouth, and the South Shore since 1927, Paul J. Cazault & Sons are here to solve your roofing, siding, or gutter needs. They also offer window replacement, rotten trim repair, deck resurfacing, and many other exterior improvements. Get in touch with the experts at Cazault Roofing and Siding by calling 508-428-1177 or head to their website at cazault.com. That's CAZEAULT.com.
Cape and Coast Bank has been supporting Cape Cod families since 1921. Just like the Kettleers, they believe in teamwork, commitment, and community. Whether you're planning your next big move or need smart business advice, Cape and Coast Bank is there to help. Find out more by visiting capeandcoastbank.com or at their nearby location off Falmouth Road in Marston's Mills.
Hey Cats fans, this is Ryan Taransky, outfielder from the University of Cincinnati. You're listening to Kettlers Baseball on Cape League TV.
Still scoreless after 2. The Falmouth Commodores and the Cotuit Kettleers still duking it out in a West Division matchup once again here at Guv Fuller Field. It's J.J. Moran, Dawson Santana, and Tyler Bellin. After it only takes about 10 pitches per inning, Christian Aioli to get things going on the ball. 6 Kettleers have been retired. No strikeouts, though, in that realm, so everything has been off the bat. Have to see if J.J. Moran, who had the first game off against Wareham today, can step up to the plate and get some movement going.
Yeah, Christian Aiello has gone 6 up, 6 down on 20 pitches. No strikeouts this time. You remember last time he faced the Cats, he retired the first 8 batters that he faced. Just living in the zone, man. That's what he's doing. L-I-V-I-N-G, living in the zone.
More pitches. That's what the Cats need right now. 10 pitches in 2 innings back-to-back, 20 total for Aiello. Gotta work it count. Foul a couple off if you need to.
Give some more time for the next guy up, and then also your defense to rest. Don't want them have to trot out too quickly and waste a starting arm when you've already lost a couple of guys so far.
Another good point. Yeah, give Buckler some time in the dugout after a somewhat long inning.
J.J. Moran steps into the box, and here comes the first pitch. way outside the corner. It'll be ball one for the third baseman out of Stanford. His 28th game as a Kettleer, 90 at-bats. This will be his 91st. The 1-0 count. Moran takes a swing, can't connect. It's a 1-1 count here in the top of the third. Still scoreless between the Commodores and the Kettleers.
Only about a 12-pitch inning for Buckler, but a couple of base hits, multiple runners on, high stress, certainly.
Moran, an attempt to take, wraps around it enough to be called strike two. So 1-2 count, 1 ball, 2 strikes for J.J. Moran. No outs on the board. Cats still looking for their first hit of the game. Aiello with the dish. J.J. Moran shanks this one out into the outfield. Over the head, it'll bounce off the fence just in front of J.J. Moran. Turning the corner towards second, he'll halt himself there. Attempt to pick him off, and a J.J. Moran with a nice leadoff double to get things going here in the third.
I think he can see just all right. That's a barrel. Turning around Gavin Greger in center field. He was playing in. You better know J.J. Moran better than that, Gavin. Come on, man. That's a barrel. That's some good wood. That's a leadoff double.
So J.J. Moran gets the Kettleers moving on the base paths with a leadoff double. The first hit of the game for the boys in maroon. Dawson Santana steps up to bat, his first at-bat of this game. Showing bunt, popped up towards us. And almost bounced off our crowd mic for the second time. The dangerous encounter back on the third the last time we were here at Guv Fuller.
Do it again, I say. Dawson tries to lay down a bunt, push it down the third base line, and good things will happen.
The 0-1 count to Santana. Flashing bunt again. This one does get down. He'll book it towards first. J.J. Moran over to third. It's all right if he's out. J.J. Moran is safe at third, so it was a successful sacrifice bunt. Situational baseball played well. You have the shank attempt on the first pitch you see. You put it down the second time, and a runner 90 feet away.
That's a really good bunt right there by Dawson for multiple reasons. Gave him a chance to get on. That took a really good play by Gialussi to bounce behind the plate, or bounce out from behind the plate, make a good throw, got Dawson by a step. It also moves Moran into scoring position.
Tyler Bellin rounds out the batting order here. Still scoreless at Guv Fuller, first run 90 feet away. Breaking ball action upstairs across the Cotuit lettering of Bellin's jersey. It'll be a 1-0 count. Bellin in his 6th game of the season, still looking for his first hit as a Cotuit Kettleer. 1-0 count, 1 out on the board. Aiello dishes. Bellin watches this one blast by for strike one.
Hey, we've seen Bellin put the ball in the air to the outfield multiple times this summer. It's all it takes right here. Get the first run of the ball game across.
Catcher out of Wheaton College has a chance to follow in J.J. Moran's footsteps here. Kick and delivery. Bellin takes a swing, but it's off too far to the right. It'll be a 1-2 count in favor of Christian Aiello.
Infield playing in as well. Choke and poke at the plate for Bellin.
Whips the bat around, plants himself firmly in the box. First run of the day is 90 feet away. Delivery, and he swings just a tad too late. Gets Bellin down on strikes. It's the first K of the day for Christian Aiello, and Bellin just looked like he didn't get the timing of that pitch down.
Yeah, a little bit late on the fastball there, and that's because Aiello mixes it up really well. Going up and out of the zone that time, and getting Bellin to chase.
So we'll return to the top of the batting order. Kettleers breaking up what was 2 sets of 1-2-3. Aguayo goes fishing for the first pitch he sees, down low and not away. It's an 0-1 count, 2 outs on the board here in the top of the third inning. Still scoreless between the two teams in maroon. Kettleers in their away maroon tops, pinstripe white pants, Falmouth in all white. Glove covering the face, the delivery. Aguayo pops this one way high in the air, a moon ball of sorts. but it'll land in the glove of the right fielder, Tommy Harrison. J.J. Moran, an attempt to come around and score, but we're still stuck at zeros here at Guv Fuller Field. We'll come to you in the bottom of the third inning here shortly on Cape League TV.
The Kettleers welcome ZoomInfo.com as a premium sponsor for the 2026 season. Smart businesses use ZoomInfo. It leverages data to unlock useful insights, and it allows you to know who to reach out to and how to reach them so you can grow your business. Unlock insights, engage customers, and win faster with ZoomInfo.
Proudly serving Cape Cod, Plymouth, and the South Shore since 1927, Paul J. Cazalt & Sons are here to solve your roofing, siding, and gutter needs. They also offer window replacement, rotten trim repair, deck resurfacing, and many other exterior improvements. Get in touch with the experts at Cazalt Roofing and Siding by calling 508-428-1177 or head to their website at cazalt.com, spelled CAZEAULT.com.
Hey Kets fans, this is Brady Chrisman, catcher and outfield from Mississippi State. You're listening to Kettleers Baseball on Cape League TV.
So a little bit of disarray after a nice 1-2-3 start to get things going for Christian Aiello. J.J. Moran with a nice leadoff double. A sac bunt would advance him all the way to third. Then back-to-back throwouts at some point for Kettleers pitching staff puts us in the bottom of the third inning. We're still scoreless. Ryan Buckler back up on the mound. He'll face off against the 9-1-2 of this batting order. Drew Turpins, Gavin Greger, and Braden Jeffries.
Yeah, good start for Buckler on the mound. Would love to have a 1-0 lead heading out for the bottom of the third. But unfortunately, Ket's unable to push the run across, so up to Ryan. First time starting this summer.
Ryan Buckler will face off against the 9th man in this batting order, his 26th pitch incoming. Buckler getting set. We're kicking off the bottom of the third. First pitch swung on, a big cross-body attempt off the bat of Drew Turpins, the second baseman out of Mount Mercy. It's no 1 count. 10 games in for Turpins. He's 5 for 22 at the plate. He's known for the RBI, 3 in just his young appearance. A 1 turns into a 1-1, flips it on its head. Kettleers still fighting for that 4th place spot in the West Division, a little different than what they remember last year. On the outside corner, make that 1 ball, 2 strikes for Ryan Buckler.
Big game Buck, living on the edges. Very nice. Mixing it up, fastball, curveball, changeup. Love it.
Knee up, and down low in the dirt. Ring him up. Ryan Buckler with 2 Ks on the day. He's showcasing the reason why he was giving the started nod.
I think that already ties a season high in a game. Only struck out 2 in 1 game before this one. And for Buckler, again, the stuff plays a little better as a starter. He's really consistent, likes having his starting routine, knows what he's in for.
So we'll do things over with the top of the order. This ball gets away from Tyler Bellin. It's a 1-0 count to Gavin Greger. Ryan Buckler trying to do everything he can to minimize any amount of offensive approach. Kettleers had a chance. J.J. Moran 90 feet away in the top of the third. Keep it within reach. It'll be a different story than the Wareham game if you tuned in. First pitch over on the top of the backstop. Our crowd mic is in constant disarray, having to fight through a bunch of foul balls. It's a 1-1 count for Gavin Greger.
Raining.
Yeah.
Feel that?
Sky is actually semi-clear, too.
Don't like it.
The 1-1 count. This one dished over towards foul side on the right. It's a 1-2. There's a lot of fun names for this type of weather. I don't know if they're allowed to be said on air, but a lot about certain characters doing certain things to other characters. It's weird Southwestern language. Sun still up. Buckler with the toss. This one popped over the infield. Running in for it, second baseman Dawson Santana makes the play. There are 2 outs on the board thanks to an effort of the flyout.
Really nicely done by Ryan Buckler. Should not come to a surprise at this point, by the way. He's really good. Hasn't pitched a lot in the spring. Florida, FAU, but when he puts on a Cats uniform, he goes to work, man. He goes to work.
2 outs on the board in the middle of this sun shower. First pitch in the line, a nice little bit of fastball action to Braden Jeffries. Also say the Wolf is having a party with the rain coming down. 0-1 count, 2 outs on the board. Buckler hits the same exact type of pitch. Make that 0-2. Kettleers can't escape the rain no matter what you do or where you go on Cape. Seems to follow. Had a little bit of rain this morning against Wareham. It's back to get us here at Guv Fuller. 0-2 count. Ryan Buckler watches this one fly. Isaac Sturgis dancing back and forth, grapevining his way in. The 3rd out is recorded. We've completed 3, and Ryan Buckler keeps it scoreless here against the Falmouth Commodores. We're headed to the 4th, and when we come back, Carson Mercier will take you through the middle 3 innings. You're listening on Cape League TV.
Boston Hand to Shoulder is the go-to team for Boston's professional athletes, musicians, workers, and families across New England. They are trusted orthopedic specialists for athletes and everyday people. So if an injury is slowing you down, Boston Hand to Shoulder is now on Cape Cod. Call 617-965-HAND for all your hand and upper extremity needs. Boston Hand to Shoulder, proud sponsor of the Kettleers.
Cape and Coast Bank has been supporting Cape Cod families since 1921. Just like the Kettleers, they believe in teamwork, commitment, and community. Whether you're planning your next big move or need smart business advice, Cape and Coast Bank is there to help. Find out more by visiting capeandcoastbank.com or at their nearby location off Falmouth Road in Marston's Mills.
Hey Cotuit fans, this is Jesse DiMaggio. I'm a catcher. This is your home for Kettleers baseball all summer long. Catch all the action from Lowell Park on the road right here on Cape League TV.
Back at Guv Fuller Field, no score through 3 innings. The rain is ever so slightly coming down, just enough for us to cover our equipment here in our makeshift press box, no overhead protection. Carson Mercier, Brooke, Killgore, Liam Ervin, our producer, Adriana Leone, our broadcast director, Joe Pratt, here with you for Game 2 of this doubleheader. Cats dropped Game 1 against Wareham earlier today. 7-inning ball game, 7-1 was the final score. And as we go to the top of the 4th with 2-3-4 in the Cats lineup, Cats looking to break through against Christian Aiello, the southpaw who fires the first pitch that misses outside to the left-handed hitting right fielder Landon Beaver. It'll be Beaver, Denny, and Christensen for the Cats here in the 4th. Left on left matchup as Aiello fires and Beaver skies it back out of play, 1-1. Just 1 hit allowed by Christian Aiello, his first time through the lineup. It was a double to J.J. Moran, straightaway center field. It got over the head of Gavin Greger. Beaver is 0 for 1. 1-1 pitch is slapped in the air towards left field. Carter White, the left fielder, moves in over towards the line, makes the catch drifting into foul territory for out number 1. And guys, the rain is progressively picking.
From our producer, Adriana Leone, this is coming from Wareham. So we'll have to see. Apparently it's supposed to start pouring next couple of minutes, so we might have to book tail under this overhang right here.
It is pretty not cloudy, I guess, is what I'll say, as Hogan Denny takes the first pitch breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. The sun is still, or I guess blue skies are still overhead, but it's just one rain cloud that's dumping water on us. As Denny goes over the top of a changeup, it's 0-2.
It's kind of poetic.
It is pretty nice if we weren't calling a baseball game and we didn't have thousands of dollars of equipment out on the table. 0-2 from Aiello. He shakes and fires. The pitch is fouled back to the screen. It's 0-2 still.
Doing a great job protecting it, though.
Doing everything we can.
Got the Subway bag over the top of.
When the Subway bag is out, you know it's the real deal. You know it's the real deal.
Aiello still way ahead. His pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike 3. It's the second K for the southpaw Aiello, and it's out number 2 in the top of the 4th inning.
Well, one thing I was going to say is that with the rain, it's really hard to have a long inning in the field. Ball gets wet, pitcher is tired, your jersey kind of starts soaking on your skin. So if there's a time to have a long inning, Sam Christensen find things off with 2 outs.
First pitch to Sam, breaking ball, misses low, 1-0. Nobody on and 2 gone in the top of the 4th inning. No score between the Cats and Commodores. And if you look out in right field, a beautiful rainbow. As Christensen takes, they'll appeal to the third base umpire. That's Jeffrey Kinney, but no swing. So 2-0. I mean, that's about as picturesque as it gets. 2-0 home. Christensen takes, that's outside, ball 3. Just the second 3-ball count for Christian Aiello. Only had 3 in 21 batters faced, his first appearance on the summer against these Kettleers. That's a strike. It's 3-1. Back to the fastball at 85. Christensen did not play in game 1 of the doubleheader at Spillane Field. Takes the 3-1 for a strike at the knees. Count will go full. He did fly out to his left field counterpart his last time up. This is part of what makes Aiello so dangerous. From 3-0 to 3-2. Pitch on the way. It's bounced outside the first base bag. A foul ball. It rolls all the way into the seating area that is unprotected down the right field line at Guv Fuller Field.
Yeah, he really just doesn't walk hitters. It's not something he does often. So, got to find a way on.
Payoff pitch once more. Fastball drilled in the air to center field. That will land in. A base hit in front of Gavin Greger. And with 2 outs, the Cats have a runner aboard.
Hey, if they say it's not working, try something different, and a 2-out strategy has never failed the Kettleers, it feels like. They do some of their best swinging, and there's that 2-out pressure on top of them, and Sam Christensen has had a good couple line drives throughout his minimal time with the Cotuit Kettleers. He's had a triple, he's had a double, add another hard-hit single to that list.
So after spending the last 2 years of my life in the Pacific Northwest, I can confidently tell you this is what about every day of my life felt like. As rain continues to fall down, DiMaggio digs into the right-handed batter's box. First pitch from Aiello, a little nubber back to the mound. Aiello has it on a hop. Underhand flip over to first base, inning over. Cats get a 2-out base knock, but Christensen is left on first base. No runs, a hit. No errors, a man left on. 3.5 gone, no score at Guv Fuller Field.
Really good. Albin Equipment has been providing service to commercial landscapers in the Cape Cod area for more than a decade. They're staffed with experts and professionals who provide you with personal service for all your equipment needs. Albin Equipment is the exclusive sales and service dealer for Walker Mowers on Cape Cod, and we're named the top dealer in Walker Equipment 3 years in a row. Find Albin Equipment online at albinequipment.com or stop by Monday through Friday at their location in South Dennis.
The Kettleers welcome ZoomInfo.com as a premier sponsor for the 2026 season. Smart businesses use ZoomInfo. It leverages data to unlock useful insights, and it allows you to know who to reach out to and how to reach them so you can grow your business. Unlock insights, engage customers, and win faster with ZoomInfo. Last of the 4th at Guv Fuller Field. No score as the Doors come to bat for their half, trying to crack open the offense against Ryan Buckler, making his first start since last August as a Kettleer, and he's been really good. 3 scoreless, a couple of strikeouts, just 2 hits allowed, no walks, and left a couple of runners on the bases. Just 36 pitches as he goes out for his 4th inning of work. Carter White to lead it off, followed by Tommy Harrison and Matthew Farner. First pitch of the inning, bounced on the ground, up the middle towards second base. Santana slides to his right, gloves it, throws to first, and 6 in a row retired by Ryan Buckler.
He's had a day, he's got that starter stuff, and there's a reason for it. You might come in with a new pitching staff and a new coaching staff and think, want to keep him in the reliever spot, see what he's got, but he's been itching for that starting role all season long, and there's a reason for it. He's keeping the Falmouth Commodores at bay. He just needs his offense to respond to.
And now Tommy Harrison, the left-handed hitting right fielder, climbs into the box. Swings at the first pitch and taps it towards the first base dugout housing the Commodores. What an addition Tommy Harrison has been for these Commodores as well. I mean, he's playing in his 9th game. He's hit 2 homers and 4 doubles, 6 extra base hits, 11 total hits in just 8 complete games. Breaking ball is high. It is 1-1.
Pretty solid stuff, right? Good start. Commodores have a couple of new additions. Farner, Gialusi, a couple of guys who haven't played against the Kets yet.
1-1. This is popped up into shallow right field, but it's going to be Dawson Santana who backpedals out there and makes the catch, still moving backwards towards the wall. Bill of the Cap High, out number 2, 7 in a row, retired by Big Game Buck.
And 7 out of 12 first pitch strikes for Ryan Buckler. That's a big part of his game. He gets ahead of hitters, and then as a result, has a lot of room to work with. Can throw some off-speed pitches in the dirt, get you chasing out of the zone for some weak contact.
2 outs, nobody aboard. Bottom of the 4th inning, no score. Matthew Farner, the DH, swings at the first pitch, lifts it in the air to left field. Sam Christensen drifts over and makes the catch on the move. A 1, 2, 3, 4th inning for Ryan Buckler, who's sent down 8 doors in a row. No score through 4 on Cape League TV.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group, protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
If you're a Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
What a day it has been on the Cape. We started things at 1 o'clock at Spillane Field. The Kets and Gatemen for a big-time matchup, trying to secure 4th place in the West Division. The Kets dropped that game, and due to rain all week, we are playing another one. This one will go 9 innings between the Kets and Commodores. Through 4 innings, we don't have a score, so we go to the 5th, where the Kets will send Isaac Sturgis, J.J. Moran, and Dawson Santana to the plate. And rain-affected games earlier this week, rain is affecting this game right now, although I think we're going to be playing through just about anything, as Sturgis is out in front of a breaking ball and sends it foul down the first base side. You can't afford this stage in the summer. We're already playing 5 games this weekend, including the 2 today. A game tomorrow against Hyannis, and then 2 on Sunday. One of them a continuation game. 0-1 is in the dirt. 1-1 to Sturgis. Christian Aiello back to work his 5th inning. He's worked through 4 innings on just 46 pitches. 47 pitches. 2 strikeouts. Gotten a lot of weak contact. 1-1. Sturgis takes a strike at the knees, 1-2. It's a pretty beautiful scene here at Guv Fuller Field. You look to the outfield and the clouds overhead kind of pink and blue as the sun has began to set. 1-2, Isaac takes outside. But somehow, clouds barely overhead, and it's raining. And thanks to Mr. Killgore, we have umbrellas.
He ran.
He sure did. 2-2. Isaac taps this foul back of the plate. It will stay a 2-2 count for the center fielder, who was 0 for 1 in this game. Aiello worked 6 up, 6 down to start the game on just 20 pitches. Had to throw 12 pitches in the 3rd inning. Only 11 in the 4th as this is grounded foul again. And Liam, like you've talked about throughout this game, a good at-bat by Isaac Sturgis to foul off some pitches and make Aiello work.
Yeah, I think besides the JJ double, this is the best at-bat of today. Foul a couple off, and automatically to start this inning, you've got Aiello kind of down in a hole. He's thrown a lot of pitches. He is going on pitch number 8 to Sturgis.
This is on the way. Sturgis rips it in the air to right field. Racing back Harrison. He's at the wall. He makes the catch. A great swing from Isaac Sturgis. Just missed his first home run of the summer by a few feet.
Oh boy, I wonder if the rain / thickness in the air right now might have hindered that ball. Sturgis absolutely put a charge into it to right field. Thought it was gone off the bat. Instead, it's a fly out. That's a win, though. Really solid at bat right there. Foul a couple off, hit a ball hard. Now you set the table for JJ. This is what Scott McKeon's talking about all season with the hockey assists.
JJ takes a backdoor breaker for a ball, 1-0. Yeah, that's a 7-pitch at bat by Isaac Sturgis, and it had the home run look to it. Certainly had the home run sound. No field dimensions here at Guv Fuller Field. Don't know how far he hit it as Moran takes low, 2-0. The other good wood from the Cats in this ball game so far came off his bat. J.J. Moranis, a ringing double to center field. 2-0. J.J. takes just at the knees for strike 1.
So what I mean by the hockey assist is you force the starter to throw a lot of pitches. The next at-bat is automatically easier. Going to get a lot more heaters. Aiello wants to get off the mound after a long first at-bat.
2 balls, a strike. JJ swings at this, lifts it in the air right side. AJ Putty, the first baseman, kind of looks over at it, but it lands in the grass berm area where the fans are seated. A foul ball, 2-2.
Yeah, so that's 4 pitches, and all of them have been heaters this at-bat. Trying to get ahead, trying to work quickly. This is where JJ's got to capitalize. Probably going to see a breaker in a 2-2 count.
Aiello shakes a couple of times before he fires. A fastball up top. How often do we see this? A whole lot of heaters from Aiello. It's not often. Fastball that can run up to 87 miles an hour, but for the most part it'll be 84, 85.
Pretty wild. Pretty wild. It's been so effective, though, especially against the Kets.
2-2 on the way. Moran spoils another fastball. That 87 down and out of the zone. And 2 long at-bats being put up by the Kets. It'll be 14 pitches between, at least 14 pitches between Isaac and JJ, which is more than Aiello has thrown in any inning to this point. 2-2. In the dirt, ball 3. Quality at bat for JJ. Another.
Kind of think Aiello's not comfortable throwing the breaking ball through the rain. Might have a tough job handling it.
What does he go to in the payoff? A fastball that Moran pops up right side. Could be trouble going back. Turpins. It lands in the outfield for a base hit. Turpins was racing back. Harrison was racing in. It drops right between them. And the second base knock of the day for JJ.
You have to also applaud not just JJ for spoiling the pitches, but waiting until he had a swing that felt correct. There were so many fastball opportunities where you could just hack one, and then you fly out, and then you put 2 outs on the board, and you have to give Dawson Santana a tight 2-out situation to work through. JJ Moran being really patient. He's 2 for 2 on the day for a reason.
That last one was a bloop. His first one was a blast. And a man is aboard with 1 out in the top of the 5th inning. For Dawson Santana, the second baseman, who's 0 for a sacrifice bunt his last time, as Moran dives back in ahead of the pickoff attempt by Aiello. Still no score in the final meeting of 2026 between Falmouth and Cotuit. Dawson awaits the first pitch. Aiello will throw to first again. Moran again back diving. JJ Moran has not yet attempted a stolen base this summer. Only stole a handful this year at Stanford.
Might be a good time to. Lefty on the mound by Aiello is kind of slow to the plate.
He's going to take off. Pitch is up high, ball 4. Throw down to second, gets away and into center field. It's a stolen base for JJ Moran and ball 1 on Dawson Santana.
Yeah, exactly what I was saying. Aiello is a lefty, but if you go on the first move, he's slow to the plate. The velocity is not exactly there. Really good jump by JJ. First attempt of the season, and he swipes a bag.
So a runner in scoring position for the Cats. Had a runner in scoring position in the 3rd. It was JJ Moran. (1-0). Dawson takes up and away, 2-0. Aiello, a couple of years at Ryder where he was very effective, makes the jump up to Jacksonville State, where he will join former Kettleer Josh Halisak. 2-0. Dawson rips this through the vacated right side of the infield, a base knock. JJ had to wait and see. He'll be held at 3rd as Harrison gets the throw in quickly. Runners on the corners for the Cats, 1 out, and Tyler Bellin coming up.
Dawson Santana being so selfless back in the 2nd on the sac bunt to help advance JJ Moran the first time. This time he gets a base knock and JJ gets closer, 90 feet away. It's just kind of what Dawson Santana does. You're able to put up your 3rd hit of the season, get the bases moving. Tyler Bellin only has 1 out on the board, so he can be a little bit more particular in what he wants to do. But still keep playing it safe. It's your first chance to score.
Santana off first, Moran off 3rd, corners in for Falmouth. First pitch to Bellin is down low, ball 1. Bellin struck out his first time up against Christian Aiello. It was a fastball up and out of the zone. Looking for a little bit of better luck this time around. 1-0. Tyler takes strike 1-1. Aiello, a guy with a ton of experience at the collegiate level, 139 innings pitched. And where he went to high school at West Milford Township High School, got an extra year there as well due to COVID. Going to be a graduate senior this year, upcoming. Has pitched himself out of opportunities like this in the past. The 1-1, Bellin spoils it. 1-2 the count on the Cats backstop.
And majority heaters for Aiello. I think you can't chance a ball getting past Gialusi behind the plate. Might go back to the heater again with runners on the corners and 1 out.
He has certainly thrown more of them in this frame. From the stretch, he'll fire over to first where Dawson is back to the bag standing. 2 hits in this inning for the Kettleers. They've got 4 on the ball game. Had just 2 in 7 innings against Wareham earlier today. Chance to take the first lead of 2 games. Dawson takes off. The pitch is bounced through the right side. That's going to be a base knock for Tyler Bellin. JJ comes home to score. Dawson doesn't stop. He goes to 3rd. RBI single for Tyler Bellin, and it's 1-0 Cats here in the 5th.
Hey, save the baseball. What a moment for Tyler Bellin. bullpen catcher called up the starting catcher, and he just finds a vacated hole on the right side. What happens when you put the ball in play? Good things. Runner was taking off on the pitch. Second baseman Turpins had to cover the bag, and just like that, it's 1-0 Cats in the top of the 5th.
First career hit for Tyler Bellin, the kid that grew up coming to Cats games, and he's going to chase Christian Aiello out of this ball game. Aiello just gave up his first run on the summer in about 15 innings of work. When we come back, the Cats are going to keep trying to add on to their 1-0 lead. It's a righty coming on when we come back.
Want to give your kids an experience they'll never forget? That's what our Kettleers clinics are all about. Kids ages 6 to 18 will have the opportunity to learn the fundamentals of baseball and the importance of sportsmanship from some of the top college baseball players in the country. Youth baseball clinics begin the week of June 22nd and end the week of July 20th, and sessions are held from 9 to 11:30 each day. The advanced baseball clinics run from July 27th to the 31st. Head to the Kettleers website for more information.
A Generac generator from Mercier delivers more than reliable backup power. It delivers peace of mind. Peace of mind that comes from knowing our expert technicians, knowledgeable staff, and emergency service team are here when you need us most. As one of New England's leading Generac generator dealers, RCA provides a 10-year warranty and regular maintenance services to ensure your home stays protected. RCA, powering your peace of mind.
Hey Cotuit fans, this is Jackson Yarberry, right-handed pitcher from Indiana University. This is your home for the Kettleers baseball all summer long. Catch all the action from Lowell Park and on the road right here in the Cape League TV.
A 1-0 Kettleers lead, still top of the 5th inning, 1 out, and runners on the corners, top of the order coming up. And the Cats force Christian Aiello out of the ball game. Jack Dahm pulls the baseball from his starter after he gives up a run for the first time this summer, and he's turning it to the right-hander Casey Kowalczyk.
Yeah, Casey Kowalczyk, the right-handed pitcher, the rising senior out of Creighton University, 6'1", 210 pounds. It's his first appearance of the season. Second appearance of the season, getting the ball going. He missed all of 2025 due to an injury, but he's going through a collegiate season, coming off 13 appearance with Creighton, 6.10 ERA, 10 1/3 innings pitch, giving up 13 hits and 7 earned runs. He's an attempt to try and make do of what Christian Aiello couldn't, and that is trying to silence this Kettleers team. There's runners on the corners, Tyler Bellin and Dawson Santana at third, and he's got the dangerous leadoff hitter in Aiden Aguayo.
Aguayo was 0 for 2 off the starter, Aiello. Corners will be playing even with the bag for the Commodores as Aguayo swings at the first pitch, lifts it in the air to deep right center field. Gregor going back, still racing. He'll make the catch in front of the wall. It'll be deep enough to score the run as Dawson Santana trots home. Retreating back to first is Tyler Bellin, an RBI sac fly for Aiden Aguayo, and it's 2-0 Cats here in the 5th.
So 7 through 9 in the Cats lineup tonight. 3 for 4, 3 singles, a double, a sacrifice bunt, and what that does is set the table for the top of the lineup. That's exactly their job. Get on base somehow, some way. It leads to good things. Aguayo's more than capable of hitting a fly ball to center field. 2-0 Cats.
It brings up Landon Beaver, also 0 for 2 in the ballgame. Takes a first pitch fastball with some life to it at the knees for a strike, 0-1. The line on Aiello still not closed. He's responsible for the runner on first, Tyler Bellin. 2 outs, top of the 5th, and 2-0 Kettleers lead. Kowalczyk, the righty, set of the belt and fires. Beaver slaps this the opposite direction. He'll be down in the count, 0-2. Beaver had 1 of 2 base hits in the first ball game of the day for the Kettleers. He was 1 for 3 with a triple, also a walk. It's a 10-game, or pardon, a 9-game on-base streak for Landon. An 8-game hit streak. He's trying to protect down in the count, 0-2. Kowalczyk home. Fastball, swing and a miss. Letter height as Kowalczyk gets out of the inning, but the Cats do some damage. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They leave a man aboard. We are 4.5, down 4.5 to go at Guv Fuller Field, and 2-0 Cats lead.
Aubin Equipment has been providing service to commercial landscapers in the Cape Cod area for more than a decade. They're staffed with experts and professionals who will provide you with personal service for all your equipment needs. Aubin Equipment is the exclusive sales and service dealer for Walker mowers on Cape Cod, and we're named the top dealer in Walker equipment 3 years in a row. Find Aubin Equipment online at aubinequipment.com or stop by Monday through Friday at their location in South Dennis.
Beacon Gardens is Osterville's premier garden center. Located on Osterville and West Barnstable Road, Beacon Gardens prides itself on quality products and excellent customer service. Check out their wide assortment of garden products and find everything you need to beautify your home. Beacon Gardens, Osterville's premier garden center.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Hey Cats fans, this is Noah Coy, shortstop from Notre Dame. You're listening to Kettleers Baseball on Cape League TV.
2-0 Kettleers with a brand new lead that they give to their starter, Ryan Buckler, who has retired 8 Commodores in a row. He's only allowed 2 base hits. Guys, he's been fantastic, and there's no reason to take him out of this ballgame anytime soon. He's only thrown 41 pitches.
41 pitches, he's getting 8 batters in a row, plus 2 punchies on the day. He's not known for the strikeout, he's known for the weak contact. He's gonna mix around any guy he can, and maybe we could see him get all the way to 6. Try and chase after Grady Bivens in that regard, so hope to see Buckler continue to do well.
6-7-8 for the Commodores, Nick Croce. Right-handed batter in his debut this summer. Swings at the first pitch again, spins it back to the right of the mound. Buckler had some trouble with it, able to regain, throw to first in time to get Croce at first by a step. And 1 pitch, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th.
Just a cue shot off the end of the bat for Croce. First pitch swinging. A lot of topspin on the baseball, so it pops out of Buckler's glove. He's able to stick with it on a wet infield, kind of short arm the throw over to first base. And that's been the story of today. 1 pitch, 1 out for Buckler.
He also, in his last at-bat, Croce swung at the first pitch he saw and singled into right field. Aggressive. Here's A.J. Putty playing in his 15th game this summer. The first baseman, right-handed batter, takes 88 miles an hour inside for a ball. 1-0. We are doing some scoreboard watching around the Cape. Wareham, we need them to lose, and they are right now losing to Bourne 1-0 going into the bottom of the 3rd. That game being played at Spillane, a home game for the Gatemen, as Buckler misses outside to the righty. 2-0. Riker Waite hit a 2-out homer in the top of the 1st inning for Bourne. How big was it for that team to bring that guy back to the lineup?
Lost 2 of their best players, Schaff and Costello.
2-0, lifted in the air to left field, well struck. Christensen going back at the wall, running out of room, it's out of here. A.J. Putty's first home run of the summer cuts the deficit in half for the Commodores, 2-1 here in the bottom of the 5th.
Had Buckler pretty figured out, worked a 2-0 count up until that point in time, and see you later, A.J. Putty. It's his first home run of the season, the first baseman out of Illinois. Sam Christensen turning his best, but the outfield fence is way high, so no attempt to make a play there. It's 2-1. The deficit is cut down to 1 run, and that brings up Mark Gillespie.
It's been one of the issues for Buckler. 3rd homer he's given up this summer. Sometimes he just cruises fastballs in the zone, and Hitters make him pay for it. That's the trade-off of pitching to contact.
Mark Gialussi swings at the first pitch, rifles it in the air to right field. Beaver with a little stutter, but comes in to make the catch for out number 2 in the bottom of the 5th. And I think that's what happens for Ryan Buckler when he falls behind in the count.
Yeah, so that's the trade-off, right? A hard-hit baseball by Gialussi, but it's right at Landon Beaver. When you work yourself into a hole, it's more predictable. You can't mix your pitches as much. 2-0, you know a heater's coming, and Putty just didn't miss it.
Number 9 hitter, Drew Turpins. Right-handed batter takes a strike. That was a breaking ball right down the middle. The second baseman is one of 2 strikeouts for Ryan Buckler. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Turpins expands, chases a breaking ball.
So this is where he's at his best. He's ahead 0-2 in the count. Now you can elevate a heater. You can go back to the breaker that Turpins hasn't looked comfortable on in the first 2 pitches. World's your oyster, Buck.
Buckler's ahead 0-2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Fastball, eye height. And Ryan Buckler gets out of the 5th inning. Just the 1 run on the A.J. Putty home run, his first of the summer. It's the Kets 2, the Commodores 1 here on Cape League TV as we go to the 6th.
Proudly serving Cape Cod, Plymouth, and the South Shore since 1927, Paul J. Cazault & Sons are here to solve your roofing, siding, or gutter needs. They also offer window replacement, rotten trim repair, deck resurfacing, and many other exterior improvements. Get in touch with the experts at Cazault Roofing and Siding by calling 508-428-1177 or head to their website at cazault.com. That's CAZEAULT.com.
Cape and Coast Bank has been supporting Cape Cod families since 1921. Just like the Kettleers, they believe in teamwork, commitment, and community. Whether you're planning your next big move or need smart business advice, Cape and Coast Bank is there to help. Find out more by visiting capeandcoastbank.com or at their nearby location off Falmouth Road in Marston's Mills.
Hey Cats fans, this is Ryan Taransky, outfielder from the University of Cincinnati. You're listening to Kettleers Baseball on Cape League TV.
2-1 the score at Guv Fuller Field. Lights in nearly full effect as the Cats and Commodores battle it out for the 5th and final time in 2026. It's currently the Cats with a 2-1 advantage after 2 runs in the 5th. A.J. Putty hits a home run in response. A solo shot, his first of the summer. That's where we stand. Hogan Denny, Sam Christensen, Jesse DiMaggio for the Kettleers in their half of the 6th inning. Brooke, the offense has been much better in Game 2 than they were in Game 1 at Spillane.
Hey, you put up 5 hits compared to 2 against the Wareham Gatemen, and it wasn't just the last couple of stretches. There's been some offensive domination to go through. You give up 1, 2, 3 innings to start the game. J.J. Moran kicks things off with the double. Hogan Denny is your best bet to keep that line moving.
It's Casey Kowalczyk back to the hill for the Commodores, starting an inning for the first time tonight as Denny taps the first pitch foul in our direction. 0-1. Kowalczyk relieves Christian Aiello, making his 3rd start of the summer. Went 4 1/3, 5 hits, 2 runs, both earned. Didn't walk anybody and struck out 2. Continues to be really impressive, but for the first time this summer gave up a couple of runs. Through 10 1/3 before tonight, had not given up any. 0-1, 93 miles an hour to Hogan Denny. It misses up and away, 1-0. And it's so much of a different look. Christian Aiello from Casey Kowalczyk. Aiello, a left-handed pitcher, going to be up to 87 miles an hour, but for the most part, 84 to 85. That's kind of the fastball range for him. And Kowalczyk, a righty, a little bit taller, a little bit bigger, and throwing 93 to 94 miles an hour.
Yeah, Kettleers profit a little bit more off the right-handed pitchers when it comes to this season. Getting the ball moving. Do what you can.
Kowalczyk backs off the mound. I believe this is a pitch comm issue. Mark Gialussi calls time, asks for home plate umpire Robert Melms to come with him. They're talking things over right now. Kowalczyk had asked for a new baseball before the 0-1 pitch to Hogan Denny. And now it's a conversation between Jess Gialessi and Kowalczyk, just in front of the mound. More scoreboard watching. It is still 1-0 in the bottom of the third at Spillane. Wareham and Bourne at it right now. Bourne, the top team in the West Division. Cotuit, Wareham, they are the two teams still fighting for a playoff spot. Every other spot in the league has been locked up at this point. Bourne leading 1-0 in the bottom of the third.
It's always close, there's no doubt about it. Seems to always come down to the last couple games of the season.
Cats do have a half-game advantage, but it could slip, and it could slip fast. 1-1, Kowalczyk back and ready. A fastball at 92's grounded foul into the third base dugout, which houses the Cotuit Kettleers. 2-1 the score in the top of the sixth inning. 5 hits for the Cats, 3 for the Doors. Right on right matchup. Hogan Denny waits. Pitch on the way. And gets to the backstop, a fastball in the dirt. Cats fortunate to hold the season series over Wareham 3-2. That's pretty much the only thing saving them right now. Also the two ties that the Cats have. Has them tied in points. 2-2. Denny reaches for a breaking ball and lifts it foul out of play off to the right. 24 points for both Cotuit and Wareham. And if you look on the website, it'll say Wareham is ahead of Cotuit because they have more wins, but that's not actually the case. Points is the first tiebreaker, then it goes head-to-head. And Cotuit holds the head-to-head. 2-2 on Hogan Denny, putting up a pretty good battle. Pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Strike 3. Second strikeout for Kowalczyk. He starts the 6th, same way he capped the 5th. With the swinging K, he's got 2 now.
Well, there's one positive when it comes to a K off the bat of Hogan Denny. He got a couple more pitches off Kowalczyk. He tossed 10 to get through that first at bat, really, or 10 to get through the first 2 batters that he faced. You give your guy, Sam Christensen, another look, and then the guy right after him, Jesse DiMaggio, another look. Keep working him, keep making him work.
Sam Christensen up with nobody on and 1 out. Swings at the first pitch, sends it in the air to left field. Fairly well struck, but not deep enough to leave the yard. Carter White, the left fielder, goes back and makes the catch for out number 2.
Yeah, and another thing for the Commodores is they've got a doubleheader of their own tomorrow. So they're thinking about their management of arms, as were the Cats in the first game. Only threw 2 guys out on the mound. If Buckler can eat a good 6 innings, that's great to set up the bullpen.
Yeah, Buckler's only thrown 49 pitches to this point.
Could even go 7.
Why not 8?
Why not 9?
Sky's the limit.
Sure. Here's Jesse DiMaggio. Takes the first pitch from Kowalczyk, a little bit low. Yeah, so 1 o'clock Eastern time against Hyannis for Falmouth tomorrow. And then it'll be back home 6:30 against Wareham. Hyannis on the road, Wareham at home. Jesse takes low, 2-0 for the Kettleers. They're not done with double headers. They'll have Hyannis tomorrow at 6:05, and then on Sunday, a continuation of that game against Chatham last Thursday will be picked up in the bottom of the third, and then Bourne. DiMaggio in the air to center field. This is crushed. Going back. Gregor still going back. That ball's gone. Straight away center for Jesse DiMaggio, his 2nd of the summer. Cats tack on 1 more. It's 3-1 here in the 6th.
Jesse tagged one in the first game earlier today, the doubleheader. Said he thought he got it. This time he sure did. Over the center field fence, add some insurance to the total. 3-1 Cats, the 2nd of the summer for Jesse DiMaggio.
Man, he has been swinging a hot shillelagh. Hit a couple of balls hard earlier today.
Sure has. Great at bat. Work a favorable count. Poke one over the center field fence.
Isaac Sturgis takes a breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. in a game that certainly feels must win. Big time swing from the designated hitter. Center fielder Sturgis takes low, 1-1. Gotta feel good too, because like you were saying, just missed one to dead center at Spillane earlier today. The lights are on in full effect at Guv Fuller Field. The sun is set. 1-1. Sturgis swings through a fastball at the letters. 1-2. Three to 1, Kettleers leading. Top of the 6th. 6 hits compared to the Commodores' 3. Sturgis waggles his bat and waits. Kowalczyk kicks and fires. The pitch misses high. No go, says the third base umpire, Jeffrey Kinney.
And that can extend the leash of Buckler.
Absolutely.
Now it's a 2-run lead versus a 1-run lead. You get a runner on, you're not too worried anymore.
Kowalczyk trying to get out of the 6th. 2-2. Runs high. Count is full.
You know what would also work? Just getting some more runs. Blowing this thing open. Little 2-out rally. Get Sturgis on base. Get 7 through 9 in the order, who has accounted for 4 of your 6 hits today. Wouldn't be a bad idea.
Not at all. I'd approve. I think the rest of the dugout over there, third base side, would as well. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Pitch on the way. Sturgis off the end of the bat into right field. It's falling fast. It falls in front of Tommy Harrison. A base knock for Sturgis. Back-to-back 2-out hits for the Cats.
Just get and wait until you get the pitch that you want. And Isaac Sturgis has so much patience when it comes to that. The first 2 at-bats you have, they don't go your way. Wait and just be patient. Falmouth has one of the worst ERAs in the league when it comes to the relieving staff, a 6.26. They've given up 179 hits as a relieving bullpen. Isaac Sturgis takes full advantage with the new arm on the mound.
It's the 20th hit of the summer for Isaac as he takes his strides off first base. J.J. Moran digs in. First pitch to J.J. The third baseman takes outside, 1-0. 3-1 Kettleers here in the top of the 6th inning. They got 2 in the 5th, 1 here in the 6th. It was 3 singles scoring 2 runs in the 5th. Getting the run in the 6th here on the Jesse DiMaggio homer. Sturgis bluffs off first. The pitch misses low. It's 2-0 on J.J. Moran, who's got 2 of the 7 Ket's base knocks in this ballgame.
Boy, did they miss him in the first game of the doubleheader.
Sure did.
He is swinging a good bat.
Ripped the double to straightaway center over Gregor in the 3rd. A bloop base hit scored a run in the 5th. Ahead here, 2-0. Kowalczyk fires over to first, but Sturgis, who's stolen 6 of 8 bags this year, is back standing.
I'd be careful here if I was Kowalczyk. Fastball in the zone. Might go over the left field fence.
Here's the pitch. JJ fouls it back to the screen. It's 2-1. Kettleers playing in the second ball game of the day. After a 7-1 defeat against the Wareham Gatemen, they're having their way with a Falmouth pitching staff that struggled this year. Much needed offensive outburst. Trying to add on more. A huge lead for Sturgis. He just sneaks back in ahead of the tag from A.J. Putty. Oh boy, that was close.
Yeah, so that's the issue with taking shuffles off the first base bag. Sometimes when you get caught going towards second on your shuffle, it's harder to get back to the bag. Luckily, I think A.J. Putty just whiffed the tag at first.
Smaller lead this time for Isaac. 2-1, we'll have to wait. Sturgis back standing this time. Kowalczyk comes set just above his belt. Third straight pick over. And for a third straight time, Isaac is back safely.
I think he might be setting up a curveball, trying to drop it in for a strike. Oftentimes when you throw over multiple times, you're setting up an off-speed pitch at the plate.
2 balls, a strike, and 2 outs. Kowalczyk fires. JJ crushes in the air to center field. Gregor going back, twisting, turning at the track. He leaps and makes the catch. JJ just missed a homer to straightaway center. Gregor with a great play out there to rob him of what would have been extra bases. 2 hits in the inning, and the homer by Jesse DiMaggio, a solo shot to straightaway center, gives the Kets a 3-1 advantage as we go to the last of the 6th here on Cape League TV.
The Kettleers welcome ZoomInfo.com as a premium sponsor for the 2026 season. Smart businesses use ZoomInfo. It leverages data to unlock useful insights, and it allows you to know who to reach out to and how to reach them so you can grow your business. Unlock insights, engage customers, and win faster with ZoomInfo.
Proudly serving Cape Cod, Plymouth, and the South Shore since 1927, Paul J. Cazalt & Sons are here to solve your roofing, siding, and gutter needs. They also offer window replacement, rotten trim repair, deck resurfacing, and many other exterior improvements. Get in touch with the experts at Cazalt Roofing and Siding by calling 508-428-1177 or head to their website at cazalt.com, spelled CAZEAULT.com.
Hey Kets fans, this is Brady Chrisman, catcher and outfield from Mississippi State. You're listening to Kettleers Baseball on Cape League TV.
Big game Buck back to work in the bottom of the 6th inning. He's got that 2-run lead to work with once more as he goes to the top of the order for the 3rd time in this ball game. Gavin Gregor, Braden Jeffress, and Carter White, all lefties coming to bat against Buckler, who's been phenomenal. He's worked through 5 innings of 1-run ball on 49 pitches in his first start in about a year. First pitch swinging from Gregor, a line drive to right center field, racing over Landon Beaver. He's not going to get there. It splits the gap. He picks it up, fires it in, but into second base is Gavin Gregor with the leadoff double here in the 6th inning.
Yeah, so this is the time that Buckler has needed some improvement, the 3rd time through the lineup. Once you get familiar with Buckler's arm path, his breaking ball, laying off the curveball versus the fastball, that's when trouble sometimes starts to brew. Gregor just jumps over the first pitch, so got to bear down. Just find some outs.
Just Gavin's second double, second extra base hit of the summer. He's now 1 for 3 in this ball game as the dangerous bat out of Michigan, Braden Jeffress, digs in. Lefty takes up high, ball 1. Nobody yet warming for the Kettleers down that 3rd base line. Something to keep an eye out on. Again, still 3 more games in the next 2 days for the Kettleers. 1-0. This is crushed down the right field line, hooking and foul. Heart stopper, but all it is strike 1.
Yeah, I think that was more heartbreaking for Jeffries at the plate. Put his hands on his helmet as soon as he realized that ball was hooking foul. He knows he missed that one. Buckler's got to rely on the breaking stuff a little more this 3rd time through the lineup.
He's got a 2-run lead. It's the Kets 3 and Commodores 1. After the Jesse DiMaggio home run, the Kets were able to respond to the A.J. Putty home run. He hit one in the bottom of the 5th. 1-1, Buckler home. There's the breaking ball. It's smashed in the right field corner, a base hit. And then Beavers there to scoop it up. Turning around 3rd is Gregor. He will score an RBI single for Braden Jeffress, and it's 3-2. Commodores have the tying run aboard.
I was just about to say, Carson, the key to this game is responding. When Falmouth tries to put up some big hits, you respond with a couple more runs. Jesse DiMaggio's home run. And in this case, the Falmouth Commodores flip it on their head and they add their second run of the game. They make it a 1-run difference. Pitching coach Kevin Curtin will step out of the dugout to talk to his arm on the mound. You have another runner on after that RBI single from Jeffries. Carter White will step into the box. It's going to be a tight situation for Buckler as he just dances over 50 pitches.
Yeah, Kevin Curtin out there talking with him. Now Ket's pitching coach as this moment just got a whole lot bigger because Wareham tied the baseball game against Bourne in the 4th inning.
Yeah, sure did. I talked to Kevin Curtin pregame. Kind of walked in with a frown on his face. I said, "What's going on, man? What's going on, coach?" He said, "I want to win this game." I said, "I want to win this game." I said, "You got the chance to do it. You're ahead right now." I think the ball will be in Buckler's hands for at least this inning. Get through 6 with Ryan and then turn things over to the bullpen. 1 pitch away from erasing the bases.
The Kets need a win for more reason than one. For starters, they've lost 4 in a row. They're 2-8 in their last 10. But, yeah, the playoffs as well. Here's Carter White, the left fielder. Swings at the first pitch and sends it in the air down the left field line, but well foul over the grass berm. Nothing in 1.
Yeah, so when I say Buckler needs to go to the breaking stuff, he doesn't need to throw it for a strike anymore. They've seen it for a strike too many times. He's been clipping too much of the zone. I'd say throw it for a ball in the dirt. Get some swing and miss chase stuff.
He'll check on Jeffries at first, but he's back in ahead of the throw. Jeffries, the runner on first base, nobody out, bottom of the 6th inning. Jeffries represents the tying run. Carter White rips this in the air to right field. Beaver moving over. That's going to split the gap once more. Racing around second, headed for third and beyond is Jeffries. The throw is cut off by Dawson Santana, and this baseball game is tied at 3 in the 6th.
Oh boy, it's quite the turn. 2 tacked on in the bottom of the 6th. It was only a matter of time before the Commodores offense got hot. And like I said, the breaking pitch just getting too much of the plate. He went back to the curveball, and Carter White was all over it. He just blasted it into the right center field gap. Jeffries was scoring all the way. New ball game.
And now there's some motion in the bullpen for the Cats. Another left-handed batter as all 3 men to step into the box have reached in the bottom of the 6th. Tommy Harrison digs in, takes up high, ball 1. Gavin Greger led off with a double, a base hit by Braden Jeffries, drove him in, and then Carter White with a double. And it's 4 extra base hits allowed by Ryan Buckler. 1-0. Tommy takes low, 2-0. 3-3 tie here in the bottom of the 6th.
Doesn't get as big as this, partner.
No.
This is the season almost right here, especially with the tie at Spillane.
Harrison grounds this to Dawson Santana at second base. Doesn't have to move for it. A couple of hops, he takes care of out number 1, but a productive out for Tommy Harrison as Carter White, the runner on second, advances up to third.
Just what a change of pace, to say the least. You only have 1 out on the board, and then the tying run comes home to score. You've got another runner threatening 90 feet away, and Coach Rob Cooper will step out of the dugout. This looks like the end of the day for Ryan Buckler in his first start.
All and all, it was pretty much all you could ask from him through 5 innings. He got through 5 innings on 49 pitches, but some trouble here in his 6th inning of work as he's given up 3 base hits and 2 runs. He'll depart, leaving the go-ahead run on third base. He will depart to a standing ovation from those who support the Kettleers here at Guv Fuller Field. 3-3 game, new pitcher coming in for the Cats when we come back here on Cape League TV.
Want to give your kids an experience they'll never forget? That's what our Kettleers clinics are all about. Kids ages 6 to 18 will have the opportunity to learn the fundamentals of baseball and the importance of sportsmanship from some of the top college baseball players in the country. Youth baseball clinics begin the week of June 22nd and end the week of July 20th, and sessions are held from 9 to 11:30 each day. The advanced baseball clinics run from July 27th to the 31st. Head to the Kettleers website for more information.
A Generac generator from Mercier delivers more than reliable backup power. It delivers peace of mind. Peace of mind that comes from knowing our expert technicians, knowledgeable staff, and emergency service team are here when you need us most. As one of New England's leading Generac generator dealers, RCA provides a 10-year warranty and regular maintenance services to ensure your home stays protected. RCA, powering your peace of mind.
Hey Cotuit fans, this is Jackson Yarberry, right-handed pitcher from Indiana University. This is your home for the Kettleers baseball all summer long. Catch all the action from Lowell Park and on the road right here in the Cape League TV.
Fighting for their playoff lives, Kettleers making a change. Ryan Buckler, who went 5 1/3, near perfect innings of work. I mean, you couldn't have asked for anything more. Giving up 3 runs, struck out 3, didn't walk anybody, 6 hits, but departs with the go-ahead run on third base. And Rob Cooper is turning the baseball to one of his guys that he uses in the last couple innings of the ballgame for the most part, Chase Vandermeed.
Yeah, this is the biggest spot of the season, and who better to have on the mound than the guy who's been the most consistent relief pitcher all summer. Chase Vandermeed, 6'5", 200 pounds, the righty. Notre Dame this season, recently committed to Michigan State. 2-0, 2.13 ERA. He's appeared in 8 games. This will be his 9th. He's gotten a save, 12 2/3 innings pitched, just 10 hits, 3 runs, 5 walks. He's got to find the zone, but you got the chance to work with nobody on first and second. The leading run is on third base, 1 out. This feels like the smartest move of the summer.
And in a spot where the Cats really need a strikeout, runner on third. Again, go-ahead run on third with the game tied at 3, just 1 out. A strikeout would be big, and this guy can provide you with the strikeout. He's faced 55 batters this summer. He's punched out 22 of them. That's a strikeouts per 9 of 15.6. He'll have right-handed hitter galore coming up. Matthew Farner and Nick Croce coming up. Both right-handed batters trying to get out of this inning. Lights in full effect at Guv Fuller Field for game 38 of the 2026 Cape League season. Farner into the box. A right-on-right matchup with the infield in. First pitch. Fastball high and tight. Ball 1. So Buckler was tasked with facing the top of the order for a 3rd time in the game. It did not go his way. Gave up a double, a single, a double. Got a ground out of Harrison, and that was it. Gives up 2 runs in the inning. 1-0 to Farner. Chase fires, pitch is spun off the end of the bat. There's going to be a play at the plate with the runner breaking. The throw from Hogan Denny in time to get him. Aggressive base running by Carter White, and Hogan Denny guns him down. Out number 2 in the 6th.
What a play from Hogan Denny. Jack Dahm is going to come out and argue with home plate umpire Robert Melms. So the throw definitely beat him. It was kind of an awkward tag from Bellin. He had to go cross body because he was positioned in a spot to come to the tag on his left side. The throw comes to his right. He has to pull across his body. Dahm is not going to be happy about that call.
If he got him on the arm, the hand's in there. Think about what you're saying right now.
He is pretty animated.
Let's go.
Jack Dahm looking for a win for his Falmouth team. And yeah, not very happy, but he'll go back to the first base dugout. Run cut down at the plate. Matthew Farner reaches on the 2-3 fielder's choice. Nick Croce, who has seen 2 pitches tonight, is 1 for 2. Another right-handed batter in a 3-3 ball game, bottom of the 6th. Vandermeed, the sidewinder, fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. That's 3 pitches that Nick Croce has seen tonight. He swung at all 3 of them. Hey now. Both those at-bats, of course, coming off the starter Ryan Buckler. Chase Vandermeed, a back-end guy trying to eat this very important 6th inning. 0-1. a strike at the knees. Falmouth fans here at Guv Fuller Field not a fan of the call by Robert Melms. Vandermeed, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the league, ahead 0-2. Trying to get out of the 6th with the game still tied. 0-2, runner goes, pitch is a ball, throw from Bellin. Nearly gets into center field, but diving Dawson Santana keeps it in front.
Dawson Santana makes the save of the game, in my opinion. Should that ball have gotten past the glove, who knows how far that Matthew Farner would have gotten around the bases, and you could have had the go-ahead run 90 feet instead of stuck at second. A great defensive play from the kid at SDSU.
So go-ahead run is once again in scoring position. Matthew Farner just stole his second base of the summer. A 1-2 count to Nick Croce. Chase Vandermeed rocks himself set. Now he'll fire. The 1-2 is slapped foul into the seats down the right field line.
This is a happy spot for Chase Vandermeed. His splits against right-handed hitters are virtually untouchable. He's just given up 3 hits this summer and struck out 13 of his righty hitters he's faced. It looks like he's coming from your back pocket when you're in the righty batter's box versus Chase.
He's way ahead. 1-2. Go-ahead run on second. Here's the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 2-2. That was 91 paint, but just missing. Farner still leading off second base. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We're tied at 3. Kets need a win. 2-2. Popped up foul, backing out of play. Battle will continue. Vandermeed's gone to a lot of heaters in this at-bat. Next pitch will be number 7.
Talked about the importance of finding a second pitch this summer. It's been a focus for him. I think it would be a great time if he's confident in using it.
A deep breath. The righty fires. Pitch is lined into right field. That'll drop in front of Landon Beaver. Farner's getting a wave. Here comes the throw from right. It is cut off. Cut off by Hogan Denny. Would have been late either way. An RBI single for Nick Croce gives the Commodores the go-ahead run. It's 4-3, a 3 spot here in the 6th inning.
Yeah, that's why I say it. Croce was all over the fastball. He was timing up Chase Vandermeed. Fouled a couple off, looked really good on his swings, and without that change in velocity, Croce can just sit on the fastball all day long and drive it to right field. It's unfortunate. 4-3 now. Falmouth finds their first lead of the contest.
It's the 4th hit of the inning for Falmouth. Here's A.J. Putty, who homered in his last at-bat. Throw over to first, a missile. Not in time. Falmouth has been hot recently. Coming off a win on Wednesday against Bourne. They scored 13 runs. First pitch to A.J. Putty. At the top of the zone for a strike. And in other news, Wareham just took the lead against Bourne in the bottom of the 4th inning. 2-1. A lot of game to be played, but man, again, if Wareham wins, Cotuit loses. Cotuit is a game back, out of a playoff spot. 0-1. Punched foul. Opposite field side. 0-2 the count. This is a must-win baseball game for the Cotuit Kettleers. They've come up short all season long to this point. And if they're going to want to win this game, they're going to have to try and come from behind, something they haven't been able to do. Got to get out of this inning first. No balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs with a runner on first. Runner goes, pitch, hit him. Right on the elbow. Runners on first and second with 2 outs.
It's a change of pace from what we're used to seeing out of Chase Vandermeed. He's usually so defiant When he's up there on the mound, making his batters work up against him, and a hit by pitch is not something we see out of him. He's usually so in control of his zone. It's a tight situation. To reset here, you got 2 outs on the board. Do everything you can to minimize the damage.
It's his 5th hit batter in 13 innings this summer. Mark Giulissi, the catcher, right-handed batter, is 0 for 2 and in the right-handed batter's box. First pitch to him, up and away, ball 1. Falmouth has taken the lead here at Guv Fuller Field in the bottom of the 6th inning. They've scored 3 times in the 6th. All of those runs being charged to Ryan Buckler, who pitched better than his line would indicate. 1-0 on the way. Foul tip off of Robert Melms, the home plate umpire. It's 1-1. Can close the book on Buckler, by the way. 5 1/3, 6 hits, 4 runs, all earned, no walks, 3 strikeouts. But again, pitched much, much better than his final line would indicate, and that's something that we can say about him all summer long.
Sure is. Last time he was here, a gutsy performance out of relief. Another great start.
1-1. Chopped and sent foul.
And this is
1-2.
One of the points of the summer where it's how much do you care about your guy? How much do you want to pick up Ryan Buckler in this situation? 5 1/3, he pitched his heart out. First start of the summer. And got to give him a chance to win. Got to.
Croce, the runner off second. Putty, the runner off first. 1-2 count to Mark Giulissi. Pitch on the way. Hit on a line. Dawson Santana moves to his left, has it on a hot throw to first, is over the head of Hogan Denny. Run's going to come home to score. It's 5-3. Going up to second base is Giulissi. Up to third is Putty. Throwing error by Dawson Santana on a very difficult play. When it rains, it pours.
All you can say is wow. In that situation, a line drive that drops in front of Dawson Santana. He gloves it up and just overstepped on the throw. Hogan Denny had to pull way off the bag, and it rolls right past him. There will be a quick mound visit between Kevin Curtin and the battery up on the mound, but it's something you don't see every day. There was a stretch of time where the Kettleers had 5 errors in one game, 2 of those coming off the pitching staff alone. So it's something the Kets are pretty accustomed to, as hard as it is to say that, and it bites him in the butt here.
I think it's a play he makes on 9 out of 10 tries. If there's a dry infield, Dawson's probably got that covered. He fielded it well, but just to slick grass following the rain back in the 3rd and 4th inning at Guv Fuller Field. As a result, runners on 2nd and 3rd, and it's 5-3. 4 spot put up in the bottom of the 6th for the Commodores offense.
And Drew Turpin's the second baseman, is the 9th batter to come to the plate in this inning, and I think it's actually going to be a pinch hitter. It is. It's going to be Jeff Luke out of Duke. 6 games this spring at Northwestern. Or pardon, last year at Duke. This upcoming year at Northwestern. Pinch hitting for Drew Turpins. 2 in scoring position, 2 out, and a 2-run lead for Falmouth. Vandermeet steps off. Putty, the runner off third. Giulissi, the runner off second. 5-3 Falmouth, 4 runs home in the 6th. Loogie, the left-handed batter, takes inside ball 1. It's just the 7th game. He's hitting in at .389. Played in that Bourne game, was 0 for 4. Takes a fastball high, 2-0. Got off to about as hot of a start as you can. A late addition for the Commodores. Was 7 for his first 12 in his first 3 games. spent time on the Cape before, last year with Hyannis. 2-0 pitch. He'll take fastball for a strike, 2-1. 4 hits, 4 runs, an error in the inning. You can see the postseason starting to fall out of reach, really. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball past him. It's 2-2.
Got to work out of this inning. Can't let another run score. You can make up 2. Making up 4 is pretty difficult, especially considering a team that has not played well statistically in late and close games.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Van Mead's pitch. Foul tip in and out of Ballin's glove. Battle will continue. Now, late and close, certainly a struggle for the Kettleers offensively. The worst team late and close. That's 7th inning or beyond in a 3-run ball game. They're hitting 154, a 435 team OPS.
Struck out 40 times in 117 at-bats.
2-2. Lifted foul.
Luigi's working his at-bat. Chase Vandermead's now at 22 pitches. Coming into relief later on here in the bottom inning.
Yeah, he came in with an out. Taking him at least 22 pitches to get 1 out. Facing his 5th batter. 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Elevated the fastball up and out of the zone. Inning finally over. Falmouth scores 4 times on 4 hits. An error, they leave 2 on the bases. 5-3 after 6. Liam Ervin's going to take us home. Boston Hand to Shoulder is the go-to team for Boston's professional athletes, musicians, workers, and families across New England. They are trusted orthopedic specialists for athletes and everyday people. So if an injury is slowing you down, Boston Hand to Shoulder is now on Cape Cod. Call 617-965-HAND for all your hand and upper extremity needs. Boston Hand to Shoulder, proud sponsor of the Kettleers.
Cape and Coast Bank has been supporting Cape Cod families since 1921. Just like the Kettleers, they believe in teamwork, commitment, and community. Whether you're planning your next big move or need smart business advice, Cape and Coast Bank is there to help. Find out more by visiting capeandcoastbank.com or at their nearby location off Falmouth Road in Marston's Mills.
Hey Cotuit fans, this is Jesse DiMaggio. I'm a catcher. This is your home for Kettleers baseball all summer long. Catch all the action from Lowell Park on the road right here on Cape League TV.
Fifth and final time this summer, Falmouth takes on Cotuit. The second time at Guv Fuller Field, and the most important one by a large margin, 5-3 in the top of the 7th at Guv Fuller Field. Cats need some base runners. They need some hits. Dawson Santana, Tyler Bellin, and Aiden Aguayo due up to face the relief farm. Southpaw Cal Travers enters the game. Rising sophomore at Longwood University, 6'1", 210 pounds.
Well, and yeah, he's got a lead to work with. Only 1 appearance this summer. There's 2 innings against Wareham, scoreless. 2 scoreless innings would get Falmouth close to victory.
Just 9 outs to play with for the Cats, who were leading all game heading into the bottom of the 6th inning, in which the Commodores tacked on 4 runs on a combination of Ryan Buckler and Chase Vandermead. 1 error mixed in. A couple of blue pits, some unlucky baseball for the Cats, just about how things have played out. And again, so much riding on tonight's game as the Cats currently knotted up with the Gatemen in the 4th place spot. A loss tonight, and the Gatemen holding their result at Spillane Field would result in the Cats out of the playoff picture and a high probability of the Gatemen claiming the 4 spot. The lefty Travers facing Dawson Santana, the righty 8-hitter. First one to Dawson. High, ball 1.
Back up your boy. Back up Buck. Buckler was really good. Really, really good. Does not deserve a no decision. Vandermead maybe didn't have his best stuff. Doesn't deserve a loss. Go out, get a couple of runs.
1-0 to Dawson. Takes on the corner for strike 1. Jeff Luigi enters the game at second for Drew Turpins following his pinch hit at bat. Santana's 1 for 1 today. Scored one of the 3 runs for the Cats. The 1-1. Dawson swings through a fastball at 91 miles per hour. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Sacrifice bunt back in the 3rd and a single for Santana in the 5th. This is the money spot for the Cats. Has been all day. 7 through 9 in the lineup. 1-2 to Santana. Swings through a nasty breaking ball on the inside corner. 1 up, 1 down for Travers in relief.
That's a second lefty used by Jack Dahm, and a little bit of a different one, right? Throwing a little bit harder, breaking stuff a little bit sharper. And Dawson Santana swings over the top of that one. A really, really good pitch by the back foot. Out number 1, strikes out the first batter he faces. Good for you, Cal Travers.
Travers will have the 9-hitter Tyler Bellin, who recorded his first hit as a Ket his last time up. First one to Tyler, fouls one back.
Get on it. Get on it early. Don't want to see that breaking ball, right? And yeah, good job by Tyler Bellin. That was a big swing. The time put the Kets up 2-0.
Doors and Kets are knotted up at 7 hits. Scoreboard says otherwise. The 0-1 to Bellin. Takes away. 1 ball and 1 strike to the 9-hitter with 1 out in the top of the 7th. Kets were leading going into the bottom of the 6th. It's 5-3 now in favor of Falmouth in the top of the 7th. Travers winds and deals his 1-1. Bellin takes sign away. 2-1. Kowalczyk's day is finished. 1 2/3 innings pitched. 2 hits, 1 run, no walks, and 2 strikeouts. Just gave up the 1 mistake. The homer to Jesse DiMaggio. 2-1 now to Bellin. The pitch, Bellin lines one the other way. It's right at Harrison, who's got a beat on it and catches it at the left shoulder for the 2nd out.
Baseball's a funny game. That last hit that he had was a weak one. And that was maybe one of his best struck baseballs of the summer, and right at Tommy Harrison.
Just
swing.
Unfortunate luck. It's kind of been the story of the day. Looked like everything was in the favor of the Cats heading into the bottom of the 6th, and then a couple Q-shot singles, an error on the wet infield grass, and now all of a sudden it's 5-3. Back to the top for Aiden Aguayo. Is first, Aiden. Takes a breaking ball below the zone. And a mound visit ensues for Gialusi and Travers. Getting on the same page. Well, traditionally, these 2 pitching staffs hasn't been a strength for either team. Commodores are 10th in ERA in the league, 5.26 as a team. Kets are right in front of them with 4.88, 9th and 10th, respectively, in the league. Walks have also been an issue, 183 for the Commodores, 2nd in the league, and the Kets are closing it on 200. 1-0. Aguayo slices one down the right field line. Looks like it's well out of play. It is into the bleachers down the right field line. Just felt like the momentum was building in favor of the Kets following a heartbreaker this morning. That's Spillane. Now they need to respond. 1-1 for Travers. Aiden takes high at the numbers.
Yeah, hey, it's a long day of baseball, right? 7 innings earlier today. You hit the road, you come straight to the field. You go straight into batting practice, infield, outfield, right into another ball game, but got to dig deep. Need to dig deep right here.
The 2-1 to Aguayo. Ambushes a heater and lines it into the right center field gap. It's over the head of Luigi, the second baseman. Rolls on the wet grass, and it's a single with 2 outs for Aguayo.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Ahead in the count, 1-2, not trying to be the hero, don't need to be. Pass the stick. Move it along. Get one of the hottest hitters on the team, on the planet, up to the plate. That's an unselfish at-bat by Aiden Aguayo. Took a fastball on the outer third the other way. Very nicely done. Now, it's Beaver's turn. There was the bloop, here's the blast.
Something we were talking about all day. Can't change the game with one swing.
Now you can.
Well, Beaver now can tie it. First one from Travers. No, he'll go back over to first base. Aguayo's in standing. Beaver with a 9-game on-base streak at bay. A 7-game hit streak. And he has smashed the baseball. Had a triple earlier today at Spillane Field. First one to Landon. Lines one in the air to right field. It's high and playable for Harrison and Wright, who moves in on the shallow right center field side and catches it for the 3rd out. Single with 2 outs is erased. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. Score will remain 5-3. Kets need a hold going to the home half of the 7th following the stretch. Auburn Equipment has been providing service to commercial landscapers in the Cape Cod area for more than a decade. They're staffed with experts and professionals who provide you with personal service for all your equipment needs. Auburn Equipment is the exclusive sales and service dealer for Walker Mowers on Cape Cod, and we're named the top dealer in Walker Equipment 3 years in a row. Find Auburn Equipment online at auburnequipment.com or stop by Monday through Friday at their location in South Dennis.
The Kettleers welcome ZoomInfo.com as a premier sponsor for the 2026 season. Smart businesses use ZoomInfo. It leverages data to unlock useful insights, and it allows you to know who to reach out to and how to reach them so you can grow your business. Unlock insights, engage customers, and win faster with ZoomInfo.
We've stretched things out at Guv Fuller Field. It's 5-3 in favor of the home Falmouth Commodores. Keds need a blank in the bottom of the 7th with Chase Vandermeed back out on the mound and the top of the lineup coming up.
Yeah, Chase Vandermeed coming into a tight situation. It was a couple runners on, comes in with 1 out to his name. And he has a force out, fielder's choice, gives up an RBI single, a hit by pitch, an error off of Dawson Santana to home plate, and then he finally puts it away with a K on Jeff Loogie. Has to do it all over again. It's the top of the order that kind of put Ryan Buckler out of work to finish off the 6th inning. It'll be Gavin Greger, who is phenomenal, had a double and made it all the way home. Chase Vandermeed's got to get back to his normal self and put together a good 1-2-3.
Yeah, they sure did. The top 3 in the lineup in the 6th. 3 straight hits, produced 2 runs. The lefty Greger takes high and away for ball 1. To start off the bottom of the 7th, 9 hitters came to the plate in the 6th for the Commodores. 1 through 9 in that order. And they put up some damage. Put the ball in play when they needed to and tacked on 4 runs. Chase is 1-0. Outside, it misses arm side. 2 balls and no strikes to Greger. Fabio Peralta was in the lineup to start today for the Commodores. He'd been the leadoff hitter every time the Doors and Kets had played this season, but last second, Greger gets scratched into the lineup. 2-0. Fouls it to the left of home plate into the mesh netting. 2 balls and 1 strike for Chase. You wonder how much it's a little more difficult for Vandermeed, the side armor. You see him always tending to the rosin bag in his hands, trying to get a grip through this wet conditions at Guv Fuller.
Especially when the motion's not straight down, you've got to work with a little bit more of the spin maneuver out of the right side.
The 2-1 catches the corner for strike 2.
but it makes it all the more unpredictable. You already don't see a lot of side armors in this league. Falmouth really facing off against Chase Vandermeed for the first real time in a couple of weeks, so he's got the advantage. Just got to hope that you can dry off the ball enough in your mitt and get it down the line.
He's ahead, 2-2 now. Chase fires home. Pitch is fouled off. Good fight by Gregor.
Really good fight out of Gregor. He's a 2-year Falmouth Commodore. Only 18 hits on the season. He's batting .290, so a pretty good season for him. Chase Vandermeed keeping him at a distance. Had the double back in the 6th, but K'd out and grounded into a 4 unassisted play to Dawson Santana. So it's kind of been back and forth, and right now he's at a 2-2.
Picked up his 9-game hitting streak today. Kept that in line. A 2-2. Slaps it foul. Had a 3-hit day. Last game the Commodores played on Tuesday against Bourne. Everyone was hitting that day for the Commodores. They had 19 hits and 13 runs. For reference, last 4 games for Cotuit, they've had a combined 22 hits. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Chase set his pitch. Fouled off again.
Yeah, you're at that point in the season where you got to pull everything out of reserves, and Kettleers might have to dance around with their bullpen a little bit here. Chase Vandermeed just tossed his 30th pitch of this game. Want to keep guys as fresh as you can. You still got 3 games left to go against 2 West Division opponents and Chatham Anglers on Sunday.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Vandermeed home. Blew it by him with the heater at the top of the zone. CVA wins the battle. 1 down to start off the bottom of the 7th.
It's the Chase Vandermeed we know and love and appreciate throughout this season. You can't get him to go with the foul ball. Just return to what you know best. It's a fastball down the stretch, and it's confusing. No matter how many pitches you see and how many foul tips you can work off, that would have been the 9th ball in that pitch stretch of his at-bat. Just get it going, throw it simple, and you get him out, striking out on the foul tip.
It's the lefty Braden Jeffries with 1 down in the bottom of the 7th. Vandermeed's first, right down the middle. Served it up on a silver platter for strike 1. Again, 5-3 the score. Falmouth ahead of Cotuit. Second game of this Friday evening for the Kettleers. Traveled to Spillane Field this morning, a 1 p.m. start, and fell to the Gatemen 7-1 in 7 innings. 0-1 from Chase. Blew it by him. 90 miles per hour from the submarine arm slot. Make it 0-2 to Jeffries.
Have to acknowledge the tight situation he was put into. 1 out on the board, a couple of runners you have to account for left on Ryan Buckler's line, but there's good old Chase Vandermeed smiling up on the mound. He knows what he's doing is working.
Chance to close off Jeffries and pick up his 3rd punch out in a row. The 0-2 pitch went back to the heater. It misses high. 1-2 to Jeffries. So Vandermeed was working on his 35th pitch of the day. His season high is 36. That was back on the 29th at Hyannis. Got to figure Coach Cooper will take anything he can get from his all-star.
Eat up your innings.
1-2. Blew it by him upstairs. Back-to-back punch outs dating back to the 6th inning for Vandermeed. It's his 3rd of the day. 2 dead in the bottom of the 7th.
You got no earned runs to your name in this game. Ryan Buckler's line closed some of that. You do give up 1 run, though, since the 29th. But Chase Vandermeed since then has been phenomenal. You're averaging about 2 or so Ks per outing. You've got 3 here tonight. They're all consecutive. 2 outs on the board. Close it here, Vandermeed.
Vandermeed will have the lefty Carter White. First one to Carter. Swings through it. Strike 1 quickly to the lefty. 4 lefties to start off the Commodores lineup, followed by 5 righties, although they did just pinch hit Jeff Luigi at the bottom of the lineup. Vandermeed gets the nod with a smile on his face. 0-1 with 2 outs, 5-3 the score. Chase's pitch went to the fastball, but got a little under that one. It sailed high. 1 ball and 1 strike. White's 1 for 3 today. Picked up a double back in the 6th. This has been an area where Vandermeed has struggled
against lefty hitters. Is 1-1 to the lefty. Swing and a miss. 1-2 to Carter White.
Draw him out and make him work for it. He's doing exactly that. Vandermeed mixing a little bit in the pitches that we're seeing. He's hitting his goal, shakes off the first pitch that's called, and have to see what he throws here.
He's shaking off 3 times, and he's not picking up the pitch clock, he says to his catcher, Tyler Bellin. Situation is going to be 1 ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Now home plate umpire Robert Milms will head out.
He's pointing to his hat a little bit. The pitch comm definitely not working. Curious if it had a little bit of rain damage. So pitching coach Kevin Curtin will walk back out with a new one. Chase Vandermeed made the signal a couple of times before they were finally able to walk out towards the mound. He's fighting against the pitch clock there, trying to avoid a pitch clock violation.
Well, as we've mentioned, an important game to monitor tonight at Spillane Field. The Gatemen and the Bourne Braves. Wareham has taken an appalling 5-1 lead in the bottom of the 5th inning. A win for them and a hold on the result at Guv Fuller right here would result in the Cats falling out of the playoffs. 1 ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs. CVA can do his job by putting a 0 on the board in the bottom of the 7th. Long pause from the righty. His pitch outside. Went to the off speed for the first time since he hit AJ Putty. Count evens at 2 apiece.
Looks like there was still a little bit of confusion between the battery. Tyler Bellin was throwing the signs, Vandermeed shaking it off and still looked a little confused. He got set with 6 seconds left on the pitch clock. Definitely sped that one up a little bit.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. Vandermeed brings it home. Pitch is high. Make it a full count to the 3rd hitter of the bottom of the 7th. Vandermeed punched out the first 2. Gregor and Jeffries. Now Carter White has been working a good at-bat. Vandermeed looking to blank the bottom of the 7th. His full count delivery. Fouls it off. Right behind home plate to the mesh netting. Do it over.
He's fighting, that's to say the least, but 40 pitches. Buckler finished today with 58. He's getting a little too close for comfort to that number.
I think at this point, the pitch count, not an issue for Vandermeed. Got to win this game. Chases full count pitch. Pops up White to right field. Playable for Beaver, who moves in towards the line. Stops his feet and catches the 3rd out of the inning. 1, 2, 3. Go the Doors in the bottom of the 7th. 5-3 ball game, heading to the top of the 8th on the Kettleers Digital Network.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group, protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
If you're a Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
6 more outs to play with at Guv Fuller Field for the Cats, trailing by 2 in the top of the 8th inning. Falmouth 5, Cotuit 3. Kets need some offense and a good time to do it with the heart of the lineup due up. Hogan Denny, Sam Christensen, and Jesse DiMaggio.
Have to see if the Bats can get it rolling. Hogan Denny has struck out in his last 2 appearances. Sam Christensen had a single back in the 4th, and Jesse DiMaggio the 2nd home run of the season to top off the 6th inning. It's improving as the game gets later, but it's crunch time. You can't wait too much longer to put runs on the board. It's a 5-3 ball game. Wareham is knocking on the door, leading Bourne right now. It's getting tighter and tighter. Hogan Denny's got to do everything he can.
There's some defensive adjustments for the Commodores and Jack Dom. Gavin Gregor's going to slide over to right field. Fabio Peralta moves to center field. And Austin Maley replaces Jeff Luigi at second base. Hogan Denny due up to face the lefty Travers to start off the top of the 8th. Denny's 0 for 3 today, a pair of punch-outs. Travers first. Hogan takes high, a breaking ball that didn't break above the zone, 1-0. Again, an update at Spillane Field. Wareham on top of Bourne 5-1 in the top of the 6th. If both results hold, Kets are out of the playoffs in the 5 spot. Hogan takes high and away. Two runs are attainable. As for the Kets offense in late games, hasn't been in their favor. Got to turn it around tonight at Guv Fuller. 2-0 to Hogan. Takes at the knees for strike 1.
And we got hits in 5 straight innings. Do the Kets. Get a couple more. Move some runners. Make something happen. Need at least 1 run, right? At least 1.
The 2-1. Hogan lays off. Same spot. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Yeah, Kets are actually out hitting the Commodores tonight. They've got 8 to the Doors 7, but the score is 5-3 in favor of Falmouth. Travers has a 2-2. He fires. Hogan hammers one to left center field. It's right at the defensive replacement, Peralta, who runs back and catches it just shoulder height for the first out.
Ball will find you. And not a great route there by Peralta. Kind of had to come in a little bit, went back. Result based business, makes a catch. 1 gone. 5 outs to go.
CVA does his job. He shuts the door in the bottom of the 7th, puts up a 0, following a really solid Ryan Buckler start. Still, the score 5-3. Sam Christensen, lefty-lefty against Travers. The pitch, Sam takes the first in the dirt. 1 ball and no strikes. Again, back to those late and close numbers. 7 innings or later. Games 3 runs or less for either team. Kets are hitting 154 in those situations. 1-0 to Sam. Runs inside. Did it hit him? It looks like it did. Got him on the jersey. Kets will take a free pass by any means possible. Hit by pitch sends Sam down to first base with 1 out.
Free pass situation, no walks on the day for the Kettleers, so the base running has been limited to those who can single. See Sam Christensen get clipped on the outer part of his body. Put himself on first, and Jesse DiMaggio's had himself a day. Hopefully he can put another 1 yard and get 2 runs on the board.
In fact, it's the first free pass of the day for the Commodores pitching staff. We're in the top of the 8th. Back to first goes Travers. Head first dive for Christensen in safely. DiMaggio due up. He sent one 390 feet, 99 miles per hour off the bat his last time up. Homer to straightaway center. Travers home. Jesse takes up.
Well, it's ironic you mentioned the free passes. The Commodores are second to the Kettleers relieving bullpen when it comes to walks, 117 on the season. They've got 21 hit batters, too.
It's been the identity of both teams throughout this summer. Both first and second in free passes, but just 2 combined today, both hit by pitches. Back to first goes Travers. Christensen's in safely. Hit by pitch in the 8th just now to Sam Christensen, and the only other one to A.J. Putty in the 6th.
Hit by pitch from Chase Vandermeed. Jesse's the tying run at the plate. The 1-0 to DiMaggio. Takes a breaker outside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Score may not reflect it, but it's probably the least amount of walks we've seen out of the relieving arms and starting arms for the Kettleers, so something to applaud.
Buckler with a great outing. Ket's looking to back him up. The 2-0 to DiMaggio. Swings through a fastball on the corner. 2 balls and 1 strike.
I think he may have been trying to tie the game right there. Good healthy cut from 26. Swings through it. Don't need a homer right now, Jesse. Be cool. Don't need it. Need the line to keep moving.
2-1 to Jesse. Lines one in the air to center field. Peralta's back to the track. Just shy of the wall. He's got it for the second out.
Man, that's some real good wood. Right as I was saying, you don't need a homer. I thought he did it. Maybe off the end of the bat just a little bit. Missed his second by a seam. Well struck baseball, but out number 2.
Really solid swing. Now it's Isaac Sturgis with just 4 outs left for the Kets to make up 2 runs. Christensen off first. Travers home. Sturgis takes away. Breaking ball off the corner. 1 ball, no strikes with 2 down in the top of the 8th. 5-3 Falmouth on top of Cotuit at Guv Fuller Field. Sturgis singled his last time up. A single would move the line in this spot. 1-0 to Isaac. Check swing. He did go around, didn't matter. It was called a strike. 1-1. Commodores hadn't played a game since Tuesday against Bourne. 16-18-2 entering today. Their 37th of the summer. 1-1 to Isaac. Lines one the other way. It's past the third baseman into left field. There's the base hit the Kets needed. Line keeps moving. Runners on first and second for JJ with 2 outs.
That's 6 straight innings with a base hit. Now you get JJ up. He's hit 3 balls, 2 balls really well, and he's got 2 base hits. This is a good spot. This is a really good spot, guys.
JJ 2 for 3 today. One of the singles kind of a doinker off the end of the bat. A double to straightaway center field and just missed a homer back in the 6th. Smart mound visit coming from Gialusi behind the plate to talk to Travers in a high-pressure spot. There is an arm warming in the Commodores bullpen.
A full sidewinder. That's Vandermeed stuff right there.
Kets don't usually have to face off against the submarine pitch. They usually support it. So we'll have to see how they face off against that.
I believe it is Ben Reimers, the Stanford righty sidewinder. He's been warming 2 times against the Kets. Didn't have to enter the game because of the result. If it holds tonight, they won't need him again. It's the 5th time the 2 teams have played. Commodores have dominated the series. Won 3 games, and now they might be bringing in the sidewinder as Jack Dom slowly walks his way out to the hill. Dom, a first-year coach himself, will call to the bullpen to the sidearm pitcher and Reimers. Exiting the game will be Travers. 5-3. Kets are threatening with runners on first and second. It'll be Stanford versus Stanford when we come back on the Kets Digital Network. Want to give your kids an experience they'll never forget? That's what our Kettleers clinics are all about. Kids ages 6 to 18 will have the opportunity to learn the fundamentals of baseball and the importance of sportsmanship from some of the top college baseball players in the country. Youth baseball clinics begin the week of June 22nd and end the week of July 20th, and sessions are held from 9 to 11:30 each day. The advanced baseball clinics run from July 27th to the 31st. Head to the Kettleers website for more information.
A Generac generator from Mercier delivers more than reliable backup power. It delivers peace of mind. Peace of mind that comes from knowing our expert technicians, knowledgeable staff, and emergency service team are here when you need us most. As one of New England's leading Generac generator dealers, RCA provides a 10-year warranty and regular maintenance services to ensure your home stays protected. RCA, powering your peace of mind.
Hey Cotuit fans, this is Jackson Yarberry, right-handed pitcher from Indiana University. This is your home for the Kettleers baseball all summer long. Catch all the action from Lowell Park and on the road right here on Cape League TV.
Cal Travers Day is finished. Biggest spot of the season for the Cats. 5-3 in the top of the 8th. They've pushed runners to first and second base. J.J. Moran due up. And just in time, Jack Dahm calls to his bullpen. Ben Reimers enters the game.
Former Stanford Cardinal, transferring to Georgetown after 3 years in the Cardinal red and black. Pitched to an ERA over 9 in those 3 years, 73 innings pitched. He's experimenting with something new as of these last couple of years. Sidewinding now, usually, or used to be a guy that threw from up top. And he's going to be throwing against his former teammate at Stanford, J.J. Moran. J.J. versus Ben with the tying run on base for the Cats. You can't write the script much better than this. The script writers, they were in their bag.
You cannot. You can see Moran in the on-deck circle telling his guys kind of the delivery from Reimers. 4.22 ERA. This will be his 10th appearance and the biggest one for the Kettleers on the summer. Reimers disengages from the mound following Robert Melms behind the plate telling him he has to acknowledge J.J. Moran. High pressure spot. 2 down, top of the 8th, 5-3. Tying run on first base, Isaac Sturgis. Christensen on second. Reimers heads back to second base.
He has such an interesting approach on the mound. He kind of conceals the glove and the ball when his body fully turns towards the left, and then at the last second kicks up the leg and kind of describe it like a Looney Tunes character motion.
First one to JJ. Swings through a heater at the top of the zone. 87 from the sidearm for Reimers.
Yeah, I don't know how these kids do it, man. Throwing 87 from that arm angle. Man, oh man.
Not a guy you would want up more in this spot, though, than J.J. Moran. 2 for 3 today, going against a guy who he's familiar with, his teammate. The 0-1 to Moran. Takes away, diving to the right is Gialusi to save a wild pitch.
Walks have been a problem for Reimers in his entire career, but this summer as well. 10 walks and 10 2/3 this summer as a Falmouth Commodore.
Dawson Santana's on deck. 1-1 to Moran. Takes one off the shin, a hit by pitch. Bases will be loaded for Dawson Santana with 2 down in the top of the 8th.
Can't write it much better than that. J.J. Moran, an immediate sprint over to first the second it went off what it looked like his knee. That's kind of the question of command of the zone when it comes to the sidearm pitch. You're concealing the ball by turning it and luring the hitter in, but you also don't have as much control because you're not dead straight away when the ball is released. So Dawson Santana has seen a couple of pitches out of this arm. What will he do?
Bases loaded. First one to Dawson. Takes on the inside corner for strike 1.
I think it's a pretty much guarantee that he was taken right there. Reimers struggled with walks this summer. Bases loaded. Got to make him get over the plate.
Biggest spot of the season. Bases loaded, 2 outs, trailing by 2. 0-1 to Dawson. Fouls it off. Quickly 0-2. Reimers is working quick on the hill, and he's ahead of the 8-hitter Santana with the bases loaded. 5-3 the score in the top of the 8th. Doors ahead of the Cats. Tying run Sturgis on second. Christensen on third. Moran on first. Dawson faces an 0-2. The pitch. Dawson delivers a liner to the glove of the second baseman, Maley, who makes out and saves 2 runs.
It's about the story of the season for the Cats. A hard-hit baseball the other way will strand the bases loaded. Best scoring chance of the day, and Reimers comes out of it unscathed. 5-3 heading to the home half of the 8th at Guv Fuller Field.
Aubin Equipment has been providing service to commercial landscapers in the Cape Cod area for more than a decade. They're staffed with experts and professionals who will provide you with personal service for all your equipment needs. Aubin Equipment is the exclusive sales and service dealer for Walker mowers on Cape Cod, and we're named the top dealer in Walker equipment 3 years in a row. Find Aubin Equipment online at aubinequipment.com or stop by Monday through Friday at their location in South Dennis.
Beacon Gardens is Osterville's premier garden center. Located on Osterville and West Barnstable Road, Beacon Gardens prides itself on quality products and excellent customer service. Check out their wide assortment of garden products and find everything you need to beautify your home. Beacon Gardens, Osterville's premier garden center.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Hey Cats fans, this is Noah Coy, shortstop from Notre Dame. You're listening to Kettleers Baseball on Cape League TV.
One of the best scoring chances of the day with the season on the line. A web gem by Austin Maley up the middle, diving for a liner. 5-3 now in the bottom of the 8th as Chase Vandermeed back out to the mound. Commodores looking for insurance, and Kets absolutely need a 0 heading to the top of the 9th with their season on the line.
Yeah, no other way to put it, right? I mean, this is what you play for, though, isn't it, Brooke?
Yeah, Chase Vandermeed told us yesterday when we were filming a couple of fun new videos just how much he loves this part of the game, how much he loves to compete, going out there and having his team's full trust in him. It's what motivates him to keep going, and it's his faith, too, just believing that he's got a purpose out there on the mound. Well, he's got a big purpose, and he's got to serve it right here.
About the biggest purpose of the season, Brooke. 5-3 in the bottom of the 8th. Tommy Harrison to lead things off, the lefty cleanup hitter for the Doors. The pitch. Fastball right down the chute for strike 1. Harrison will be followed by Matthew Farner and Nick Croce. 4-5-6 in the Doors lineup. An offense that's put up 7 hits and 5 runs today. A 1 from Chase. Back to the heater, clips the inside corner, strike 2. All things considered for the Commodores, they'd like the win today. Doesn't exactly matter for their seeding, more for their confidence heading into the playoffs.
Just trying to get hot. They are.
Sure are. Big win against Bourne on Tuesday. This would be their 2nd straight. 0-2 from Vandermeed. Blew it by him. 90 miles per hour a heater for his 4th punch out in the first out of the bottom of the 8th.
Smell ya. 3-pitch K. Good for you, Chase Vandermeed. He's fearless, man. He's fearless. Goes right after you. Gave up a few hits in that first inning. Or a hit, I guess. Fearless, though. 1 out. Good job.
Matthew Farner due up with 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. Vandermeed delivers. Pitch runs to the backstop past Bellin. Won't matter, nobody on. 1-0 count. Well, the Doors offense has been something to note in the past 4 times these two teams have played. 40 hits and 30 runs for the Commodores in just 4 games combined against Cotuit. In that stretch, Cotuit has left 28 runners on base. 1-0 from Chase. Catches the top of the zone. 1 ball and 1 strike.
They've left 8 on today. Adding to the stat lines, whether you like it or not.
And now they're down to 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Got to get through the bottom of the 8th first. The pitch on the way. Just off the plate. 2-1 to Farner.
It's a tight play there. Chase Vandermeed taking his time. You look up at the clock and you're wanting him to hurry up a bit. There was 1 second left when he let go of that ball.
2-1, 1 out, bottom of the 8th at Guv Fuller. Vandermeed winds and fires. Pitch is lined right into the glove of Hogan Denny at first base. Didn't have to move an inch. 2 up, 2 down.
Nonchalant way to put out the second batter of this half inning. Hogan Denny was there, secure. He's really starting to fit into that first base positioning. This brings up Nick Crouchy. It's been a little dangerous, that RBI single back in the 6th. Put him away here.
Even more important to note, in the bottom of the 6th, that's Spillane. It's 6-1 in favor of the Gatemen. Vandermeed looking to close out what he can in the bottom of the 8th. First one. Chops it right off the glove of Vandermeed. It's going to be a tough play on the infield. Dawson Santana, bare hands, no throw. An infield hit for Nick Croce, his 3rd today.
That's a tough one. I think if Vandermeed lets it go, it's still probably a base hit. And it's one of those ones, if it stays in its glove, it's easily out number 3. Tough one. Infield base knock. 3rd hit of the day for Croce. Have a day. Have a debut.
Here's Fabio Peralta with 2 outs. He'll step in for A.J. Putty. Peralta played in all 4 games prior against the Cats. Has been in the leadoff spot. Tonight a late scratch. He'll pinch hit. Runner on first and 2 outs. Vandermeed back to first base. Throws another bullet. No tag applied by Denny. Croce's back safely. So again, the implications of this game. Following the loss this morning, first half of the doubleheader, Cats are a half game ahead of the Gatemen. If they lose and the Gatemen win, Cats are not in the playoffs anymore for now. Back again goes Vandermeed. Throw was a little high. Denny had to do a little bunny hop to find the baseball. Gatemen at 12-24. Cats at 11-23-2. Bottom line, find any way you can to score 2 in the bottom of, or pardon me, top of the 9th. 3 straight back to first base for CVA. Safely every time was Croce. Fabio, a .271 hitter. Played in 33 games this season for the Doors. First one to him. Runs inside, it's ball 1.
He's hitting all 4 so far against the Cats. A couple extra base hits. Been a pest.
6 doubles in total on the summer. 8 RBIs. He has struck out 32 times this summer. Pitch is high and away. 2-0 to Fabio with 2 outs, 5-3. Doors ahead of the Kettleers. Beautiful moon beginning to rise above the Doors dugout on the first base line. The 2-0. Clips the corner for strike 1.
It's like Star Wars. Couldn't name you a single moon in that galaxy. Sort of reminds me of, though.
Could use some magic from the moon.
Sure. Full moon, crazy things happen.
2-1 by the bat of Peralta. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Peralta's pinch hitting for Putty, who was 1 for 2. Hit a homer. Still a runner on first. Chase looking for 2 straight scoreless innings out of relief. It is 2-2. Runner takes off. Pitch is a strike 3. Throw won't matter down to second base as the Cats head off the field. Infield's hit is erased. And that's the 5th punch out for Chase Vandermeed. Heading to the top of the 9th at Guv Fuller Field. It'll be Tyler Bellin, Aiden Aguayo, and Landon Beaver. 9-1-2. Cats need 2 in the top of the 9th.
We'll have you covered when we come back on the Kettleers Digital Network. Proudly serving Cape Cod, Plymouth, and the South Shore since 1927, Paul J. Cazault & Sons are here to solve your roofing, siding, or gutter needs. They also offer window replacement, rotten trim repair, deck resurfacing, and many other exterior improvements. Get in touch with the experts at Cazault Roofing and Siding by calling 508-428-1177 or head to their website at cazault.com. That's CAZEAULT.com.
Cape and Coast Bank has been supporting Cape Cod families since 1921. Just like the Kettleers, they believe in teamwork, commitment, and community. Whether you're planning your next big move or need smart business advice, Cape and Coast Bank is there to help. Find out more by visiting capeandcoastbank.com or at their nearby location off Falmouth Road in Marston's Mills.
Hey Cats fans, this is Ryan Taransky, outfielder from the University of Cincinnati. You're listening to Kettleers Baseball on Cape League TV.
Three outs to go for the Commodores in the top of the ninth. Kets need to do everything they can to scrape across 2 runs at least to tie this game up. It's 5-3 in the top of the ninth from Guv Fuller Field with the Kets' playoff hopes and season at bay. Pinch hitters start things off. Ryan Taransky for Tyler Bellin. Then back to the top of the lineup, Aiden Aguayo and Landon Beaver. Here it is, guys.
Yeah, this is it. This is the season. Ben Reimer's back to the hill. He's got 1 save this summer. He's got 1 save in his 83 collegiate appearances across summer and spring ball. Going for a 4-out save here.
Here's Ryan Taransky. First one to him. Takes below the zone, ball 1. A confident nod of the head for Taransky, who enters the game off the bench. He played in the first game of the doubleheader. He was 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Kets need a win. First thing they need to do is a base runner. The 1-0 below the zone, 2 balls and no strikes.
Taransky's had an interesting couple of games, still looking for his first hit since the 25th against the Harwich Mariners. See if he could change the pace here.
There's a guy who can get you on base. Ryan Taransky is definitely at the top of the list. 2-0, taking all the way. It's at the top of the zone for strike 1. A league high 25 walks this summer for Ryan Taransky. Ben Reimers, rising senior, a lot of experience at Stanford. The 2-1, chops it on the ground, foul on the first base line. 2-2 after Scott McKeon makes a nice play. The first base coach, there's an arm warming in the Commodores bullpen. (5-3) the score. Kets have failed to come back from behind multiple times this summer. The 2-2. Ryan takes just off the plate. A big league take to make it 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's got that good eye. That was a great pitch. Just missed outside. Find your way on.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the first hitter of the ninth. Reimers home. Ryan takes on the inside. It's ball 4, a leadoff base runner to start off the top of the ninth for the Kets.
The first walk of the ball game. Either side.
Finally add that to the stat lines for the Falmouth Commodores pitching staff. You have 2 hit-by pitches in a stretch, so a couple free passes, but not actually marked down. Taransky doing what Taransky does best, and he was in a full count situation too, so an even better sitch.
Aiden Aguayo due up with the runner on first base. Speed at first in Taransky. Ben home. Aiden takes high and tight for ball 1. Kets unable to tack on 2. Most likely they'll fall out of the playoff picture with 3 left to go on the summer. 1-0 to Aguayo. He'll take off the plate. 2 balls and no strikes. Commodores dugout doesn't agree with it. The Kets dugout certainly will. 5-3 in the top of the 9th. Commodores ahead of the Kettleers. Reimer's home. Aguayo taking all the way for a strike.
So what? So what? Taking till a strike right there anyway. Saw aggression in the 7th in the final inning of the game earlier. Didn't work for the Kets. Need to make Reimers throw some pitches.
2 balls, 1 strike. Reimer's home. Aguayo chops one foul behind home plate. Count evens. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
A strikeout, obviously not great, but it's better than a ground ball here. Need to find a way. Find a way, man.
Middle infield of Croce and Maley up the middle of double play depth. Taransky off first. The 2-2, Aiden takes one inside. It runs all the way to the backstop. That'll scoot Taransky over to second base with ease, and a runner in scoring position and a full count at the plate.
It's a good situation upcoming. If Aiden Aguayo can make it on over to first, you do have a guy who knows how to move the bases pretty well. 6 stolen bases on the summer. Try and get some momentum going. You've got a full count. Just be patient.
Aguayo has a full count. Runner on second. Gets trailed by 2. Tying run at the plate. The pitch. Aiden takes away. It's ball 4. Runners on first and second, and now the leading run coming to the plate in Landon Beaver.
All right. This will play. Very nice. This is how you start it. It's going to be the day for Reimers. But you did your job against him. Now whoever's coming in, need some base hits off him. Beaver can do it. Beaver can absolutely do it.
Still nobody out. Runners on first and second. Jack Dahm out to the mound. Ben Reimer's day is finished. 5-3 in the top of the 9th. Kets need 3. We'll see if they can do it when we come back on the Kets Digital Network. Want to give your kids an experience they'll never forget? That's what our Kettleers clinics are all about. Kids ages 6 to 18 will have the opportunity to learn the fundamentals of baseball and the importance of sportsmanship from some of the top college baseball players in the country. Youth baseball clinics begin the week of June 22nd and end the week of July 20th, and sessions are held from 9 to 11:30 each day. The advanced baseball clinics run from July 27th to the 31st. Head to the Kettleers website for more information.
A Generac generator from Mercier delivers more than reliable backup power. It delivers peace of mind. Peace of mind that comes from knowing our expert technicians, knowledgeable staff, and emergency service team are here when you need us most. As one of New England's leading Generac generator dealers, RCA provides a 10-year warranty and regular maintenance services to ensure your home stays protected. RCA, powering your peace of mind.
Hey Cotuit fans, this is Jackson Yarberry, right-handed pitcher from Indiana University. This is your home for the Kettleers baseball all summer long. Catch all the action from Lowell Park and on the road right here in Cape League TV.
Biggest spot of the summer comes down to the top of the 9th. Falmouth 5, Cotuit 3. Runners will be on first and second. For the Kets' best hitter all season long, Landon Beaver, and a call to the bullpen for Jack Dahm. J.R. Struck, the rising sophomore out of Rollins, with 1 save on the summer already.
Transferring to Gardner-Webb for this next year, a 3.63 ERA in the springtime, 34 innings pitched, 42 strikeouts at Rollins, and this summer has not been as kind. 5 1/3, 6 hits, 4 walks, 6 runs. That's an ERA over 10. But has not allowed an extra base hit. Gonna have to string some together. Biggest spot. He's coming in for the save.
Taransky started off the inning with a pinch hit. He walked. Aguayo followed behind him with his own base on balls. Now it's Landon Beaver, hottest hitter this summer for the Kets. 0 for 4 today. riding a 7-game hit streak. Would be a great time to pick up his 8th. First one to Landon. Swings through a fastball on the outside corner. Beaver has 3 home runs this summer. A 4th right here would put the Kets ahead 6-5. Aguayo off first, Turansky off second. Struck, set at the numbers. His pitch. Beaver takes a breaker low. 1-1 to Landon. Playoff spot on the line, season on the line. Big spot for Beaver. 1 ball, 1 strike. Struck home. Beaver takes away. 2 balls and 1 strike. Struck has walked just 4 hitters in 5 1/3 innings pitched. Also hit a batter. On deck is Hogan Denny. 2 balls and 1 strike. Long pause for Struck. Home. Beaver lines one in the air to center field. Chasing over is Peralta to his left. Tagging from second is Turansky. Throw comes in to second. It's cut off. Turansky scoots over to third base. They're cornered with 1 out in the top of the 9th.
Doesn't seem like it with a do-or-die situation and 2 outs to go, but Landon Beaver moves what would be the 4th run of this game at 90 feet. So a fly out towards center field gets Ryan Turansky over to third. Hogan Denny has a chance to bring in the 4th and advance Aiden Aguayo off first base.
What the Commodores matter most is obviously the runner on first base. That's a tying run, so got to cut down on that. It's Aguayo at first. Denny due up with runners on the corners and 1 out. Falmouth ahead 5-3. Struck home. Hogan takes low.
You almost don't care about Turansky at third at all. Just Aguayo and Denny looking for a double play. How poetic would it be for Denny to come up big right here? Struggled today.
He is 0 for 6 today. Is 1-0. Hogan takes a skipper in the dirt. Aguayo will take off towards second. Snap throw down is not in time. That's a huge swiped bag by Aiden Aguayo. Moves both runners in scoring position. The tying runs at second base, and no longer is the double play intact.
Wow. Aggressive. Great read by Aiden. Sees that pitch going in the dirt, takes off, no hesitation. Base hit with Aguayo's speed, certainly could score 2.
2 balls and no strikes. 1 out. Top of the 9th. Runners on second and third. Struck fires. Hogan takes a looper right down the middle for strike 1. This has been the spot the Kets have struggled all season long. Worst batting average in late and close games. 154, dead last on the Cape. This would be the best time of the summer to rewrite the script. The 2-1. Hogan taps one on the ground, foul down the first baseline.
That was the pitch. Hanging breaker off the end of the bat. Now you're in situational mode, right? This is a spot you cannot strike out. Gotta make them make a play. Have to.
It's one of the reasons why J.R. Struck is in this game. 6 strikeouts in 5 1/3 innings pitched. Tying runs on second base. 5-3, top of the 9th, 1 out. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Struck, long pause, his pitch. Hogan takes just off the plate. Oh, what a take from Hogan Denny in a 2-2 count. Count runs full.
Sure. Really, really good take. It was close. That pitch could have gone either way.
Sam Christensen is on deck. First base is open. Full count to Hogan Denny. 1 out. Trailing by 2. The pitch. Hogan takes strike 3. A breaking ball at the knees. Denny disagrees. It's 2 out in the top of the 9th. All comes down to Sam Christensen.
That's a good pitch by J.R. Struck. I think it was probably a strike right there. Trackman has it hitting the zone all the way. And by J.R. Struck, a good pitch because he doubled up on it. He went right back to that breaking ball. 2 outs. Ball game on the line. I'll say it, season feels like it's on the line right now.
playoff spot on the line, season on the line. Nothing has gone the Kets' way in the month of July. Runners on second and third. Christensen's first. Low and away. It's ball one to the cleanup man for the Kets. A late addition to the roster, has come in and done nothing but hit the baseball hard. Majority of his hits have been extra bases. He's missed a homer a couple of times. A homer here would put the Kets in the lead in the top of the ninth inning at Guv Fuller. 5-3 score. Tying run on second base. The pitch, Sam swings through a breaking ball. 1-1. Kets down to their final out. Kets on the verge of their 5th straight loss. Lost 7-1 in heartbreaking fashion this morning. Long pause from Struck. The 1-1. Sam swings through another. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Down to the final strike are the Kettleers. Biggest spot of the summer. Tying run on second in Aguaya. Taransky's on third, trailing by 2. 5-3, top of the ninth inning. Commodores begin their slow clap, trying to close things out at Guv Fuller. Struck's 1-2. Sam crushes one in the air. Deep to right field. Chasing back is Gregor, and he's got it just shy of the track. Ball game over. In heartbreaking fashion, the Kets fall for the 5th time in a row. Their season's at bay as they carry to 11-24-2. Falmouth picks up their 17th win. They're 17-18-2.
That hurts. That hurts real bad. Put up a good fight in the end there. But 10 runners left on base. You left the bases loaded in the 8th. You could have got one there, made things a little easier here in the 9th. And now everyone that wears a Cotuit cap better switch to a Bourne hat real quick. And they're running out of time in that one too. Right now, Kets are out of a playoff spot for the first time this year.
It's a tough situation. You have to give your flowers to your guys on the mound, though. Ryan Buckler comes in for a first start, 5 1/3 innings pitch. You give up 4 earned runs, but that's just not how it looked from our point of view. And then Chase Vandermeed coming in across 2 2/3, had 1 run off of Ryan Buckler's stat line. 5 punch-outs, though. Comes in and forces Falmouth to really work as hard as they could, puts up 2 scoreless up on the board. It's just the bats for Cotuit couldn't make the swings when necessary, and it's a heartbreaker here in Falmouth at Guv Fuller Field. Have to kind of brush it off. You got a sleep-in opportunity tomorrow morning. Only 1 game at Hyannis at McKeon Park, so a chance to recoup, regenerate as best you can, and hope that Wareham falls off the board.
Just tough. Just really, really tough. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. 2 opportunities today to get a win. Unable to do it.
It's been a long day. Doubleheader for the Kettleers. Traveled to Spillane this morning, lost 7-1, and then a heartbreaker at Guv Fuller. 5-3 will be the final. We'll run you through the final line one more time today. Kets, 3 runs, 9 hits, 1 error, 10 runners left on base, 10 of them. Falmouth right behind them, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors, 5 left on base. Chase Kowalski will get the win, his 2nd of the summer. Chase Vandermeed picks up his 1st loss. He'll fall to 2-1. Save picked up by J.R. Struck, who closed things out in relief for Reimers. Game started right at 7 p.m. tonight on this Friday evening at Guv Fuller Field, ending things off at 9:56 p.m. Kets will fall to 11-24-2. Falmouth moves to 17-18-2. Final time of game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Well, keep you updated with the Wareham game tomorrow, but as of now, the Kets out of the playoffs. For any of you who tuned in through these 2 games, played 7 on the first half of the doubleheader, 9 the next half. We appreciate you for listening on the Kettleers Digital Network. For our producer, Adriana Leone, my broadcasting partners, Brooke, Killgore, Carson, Mercier, I'm Liam Ervin saying so long, and we'll see you tomorrow night at Hyannis.